That was good timing. Ha. Monday Night Football. I ain't gonna be streaming a lot of those type of games, like Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. I ain't gonna be here for a lot of those games. But this Monday Night Football, I gotta be here for this. Oh, I gotta be here for this one. Monday Night Football, Commanders, Bengals. Now, in all honesty, that doesn't sound like a good game. Commanders and the Bengals. It just seems like the Bengals are just gonna smoke them. Smoke them? Wow, what type of word is that? They're gonna smoke them. I tried to mix two words together. But yeah, they're probably gonna smoke the Commanders. That defense is awful. But hey, you can hope for the best, right? You can hope for the best. Oh, Forbes is not playing. We have a significantly better chance to win this game now. With Forbes being out, we have a significantly improved chance of winning this game. And that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to say. So, Monday Night Football. Cincinnati's going to get the ball first. Obviously, the Cincinnati Bengals are in the exact same situation the Ravens won yesterday. Ravens were 0-2. They needed to win, so they didn't go. So they don't drop to 0-3. You know, dropping to 0-3 basically means the season's over, and the Ravens didn't want that, so they found a way to beat the Cowboys, and they're 1-2. Cincinnati is in the exact same situation we're in, so they're coming out here with the mindset of, we can't afford to lose this game. We got to get back into the season. If we drop to 0-3, our season could be done. And here comes Joe Burrow. Ugh. He's 1-9 in weeks 1 through 2. First 2 weeks of the season, ugh, he's that bad. Either way, 1st and 10 here for the Cincinnati Bengals at home against the Commanders. Burrow, quick throw to Jamar Chase, and Chase is going to get stopped right there. He might have picked up a yard or two. It's going to be interesting seeing how this game's going to go. Second and 9. Burrow takes a snap. Deep drop back here. Checks it down here. Pass is caught. Picks up about 8 yards there. This might be a 3rd and 1 situation. 7, 8 yards there. It might be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2. So 3rd down coming up here early on in this game. Commanders defense would love to set a good tone here by getting them off the field, forcing a 3 and out here. 3rd down and 2. They're coming out. Pass. 3rd down. It's another pass. Burrow looking. Nothing's there. He's just going to utilize the wheels, take off, slide after picking up the 1st down. Cincinnati will move the chains. 1st down, Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals, you're going to play coverage, and nobody sees coverage more in this league than Joe Burrow does. So they do a pretty good job down the field, taking away his throws.
1st and 10 here.
He takes it, picks up the 1st down.
They're going to run it now. And it's going to be stopped. Maybe 2 yards picked up here. 2nd down coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. We don't need to worry about the Buffalo game. They're gonna destroy the Jaguars. In fact, they're doing it right now. So we don't really need to worry about that aspect. They're gonna go to 3-0, and then Baltimore's got to deal with them next week. 2nd and 8. Handoff here. There's some room. They're gonna pick up a 1st down and more. And they're gonna go into Commanders territory. That's a good read by Joe Burrow. Recognized what the defense was doing. Chose to hand it off. And they pick up huge yardage here. They got to establish the run tonight. That's exactly what Cincinnati's looking to do. They don't want to have to put all the pressure on Joe Burrow to deliver every time with the pass game. Got to get something going here in the run game. 1st and 10. Burrow, play fake, looking downfield. He's going to fire. Jamar Chase, open touchdown. And the Bengals strike first. Opening drive here, 41-yard touchdown reception. Burrow to Jamar Chase.
First in the year for number 1. That was the first snap that Washington played.
Not surprised. This secondary's trash. So that was to be expected. Was anybody surprised by that? How's your week so far? Pretty good. But yeah, this secondary is trash. So I don't think anybody was surprised. Somehow, the Jaguars scored a field goal. It's 13-3, second quarter there. Bills do have the ball, but their defense can't make a stop. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals strike with force on their opening drive. The Commanders' secondary is garbage. I don't think anybody's surprised to see them score this early on in the game. I expect Joe Burrow to blow these guys out the waters, man. It's going to be nasty watching this game because it's not even going to be remotely close. This is going to be a blowout, which I already know. But I'm here to see how Jaden Daniels does here. First primetime game for him. I want to see how he performs. The defense is going to get smoked by Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is going to throw well over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns today. The Bengals are going to drop 30 on this team. We know that with ease. But I want to see how Jaden Daniels does in his first primetime game. That's just my focus and concern. Because the team's not good. We know the team's bad. We're just trying to see how our rookie quarterback's playing. That's just how it is. You know, when you know you're a bad team, you just go out there and try to see what your young talent can bring to the table. And that's what the Commanders are. The Commanders are a bad team. They're not good. They're not really going to win anything significant. So we know how this is going to go for the most part. But you go out there and see what your young players can do. What I think will win the game between Cowboys and Giants, I'll take the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense can't stop the run, and they suck. But for some reason, against the Giants, they get themselves together. I don't know why. Whenever the Giants and Cowboys play, the Cowboys spank them. And the Giants, for some reason, they just forget how to play football against the Cowboys. So I'll take the Cowboys in that one. Bengals aren't losing tonight. Bengals are going to beat this team down. Dak hasn't lost to the Giants since 2016, and he's probably not going to lose. And I know that exact game that he lost in. But that's not going to change here. So I'm not even going to waste my time with that. I would be shocked if something changes. I would be shocked.
That's my opinion on the NFC North. Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Preview.
Well, career touchdown pass number 100 was a beauty from Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase, 41 yards. And from Chase, his 30th career touchdown catch in 48 games. You know, Odell Beckham, who was on the PUP list right now with Miami, the only active players with 30.
No, they're not. Don't say that. And yeah, I mean, that's cool. I get it. You gotta have hope, but again, this is not a good team. Let's go commit. Yeah, you're rooting against the Bengals. That's great, but when you got a bad team, they're a bad team. Cincinnati knows they can't afford to lose this game, and they're going up against a bad Commanders team. I mean, we could look at the reality of the situation. The only thing we have is Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin, and that's on offense. So unless the offense can keep up in the blowout, I don't know what to tell you. The defense is terrible. So, I mean, I'm just being realistic here. One-on-one against Jamar Chase, and the corner gets beat so bad he doesn't even touch Jamar Chase as he walks into the end zone. Let's not pretend like we don't see what's going to happen here. They can't stop this team. Let's not even cap right now. The secondary is not good. I don't even know how the Giants found a way to lose this game last week. It is what it is. I'm just here to watch Jaden Daniels do his stuff on primetime, trying to see what this young guy can do. Commander's going to run the ball here with Eckler. He's going to pick up 9 yards, second down. We'll see by the end. Yeah, we'll see by the end. Obviously, you're rooting against the Bengals. Makes sense, but yeah, the Commanders are not a good team. We know they're not a good team. I'm just here to watch this young quarterback and Jaden Daniels go out there, compete, and fight, and see what he can do. That's it. Why did we sign Ngakoue? Did someone get injured? No, they're trying to. So basically, if a first down here for the Commanders, Eckler being utilized in the run and pass game. That's what he does. So basically, if you watch the end of the Cowboys game, they couldn't really generate a lot of pass rush because the guys they have out there, they're keeping them out there for pretty much the whole game. So you're watching Odafe Owe rush and be ferocious in the first half. Then by the fourth quarter, he's tired. Same for guys like Kyle Van Noy and David Ojabo when he's playing. So they're adding another piece here to just, one, they want to have another veteran presence in this pass rushing unit. Two, this is a guy that could add, to the pass rushing unit in terms of adding sacks. And three, most importantly, you do want to have that extra guy that you can rotate, especially in the fourth quarter when you have your main guys out there exhausted. Odafe Owe in the first half was not the same Odafe Owe we saw in the second half. Odafe Owe in the first half had his legs, he had his energy, and he was ferocious. In the second half, nah. So you need to have that extra depth to help out. Second down here, another quick toss to Eckler, and Eckler breaks out of a couple tackles and picks up the first down and gets into Cincinnati territory. Do you think Jaden Daniels will win Rookie of the Year? I've been pushing that. I said out all the rookies out here, I'm pushing Jaden Daniels for Rookie of the Year. But the Commanders have to win a good chunk of games, and Jaden Daniels has to have a C.J. Stroud type of season, which is going to take time for him to do. But he's been playing well so far. However, it's going to be tough, man, because the receivers, man, you're looking at Harrison, you're looking at Neighbors, they could easily take this. So it comes down to how well Jaden Daniels plays. And the Bills score another touchdown. They're up 19-3. Jaden Daniels gonna roll to his right, gonna get past the defender, and he's gonna pick up some yardage here. Second down coming up for the Commanders. So yeah, the Jacksonville Jaguars are just gonna get that crap kicked out of them. The Bills scored once again. I don't think anybody's surprised because the Jaguars are trash. They're up 20-3 now. Josh Allen is continue to put up numbers against them. I expect he's 15 and 19, 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen is a touchdown machine. Would not be surprised if he finishes the game with 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. He's just that guy. Second down and 3 here. They're going to hand it to Robinson, and Robinson picks up a yard. Third down coming up here for the Commanders. The Commanders have been doing a good job offensively in being able to move the ball down the field. They're not really punting the football if you look at it. They're moving the ball down the field, but they're not finishing once they get into enemy territory. Once they get into field goal range, the offense stagnates. That is where Washington has to take that next step and break out of that, because they cannot continue to stagnate in these type of moments. You have to see them perform better. Third down and 2 here for the Commanders. Empty backfield here for Jaden Daniels. Daniels looking, nothing open. Daniels going to try to reach. He's not going to get it. Fourth down here for the Commanders. And they're probably going to have to settle for 3. But we're watching. They're not able to finish. They can move the ball down the field. They can get into field goal range, but they can't finish once they get down here. So they're not finishing with touchdowns. They're settling for field goals. That's the biggest problem with this young offense right now. They're not finishing. So it looks like Dan Quinn's going to say, never mind, we're going to go for it. Fourth down and 2, he says, let's go for it. They're going to be aggressive here early on and go for it on fourth down. You don't get this, you're already down in the 7-0 hole, but you're going to give good field position. Daniels takes a snap, looking, firing, caught. Here we go. Is this his first touchdown? Did he get it? Short of a touchdown, but it's first and goal at the Cincinnati 2-yard line. If Jaden Daniels can make this a shootout, we got a chance. But that defense is not stopping Joe Burrow tonight. Yeah, he's out of bounds before he extends. So it will not be Jaden Daniels' first passing touchdown, but it will be first and goal at the 2-yard line. Nice play by McCaffrey. Nice route by McCaffrey to get open in space. Good throw by Jaden Daniels, and they get down to the goal line. Now, you're at the goal line. Last week against the Giants, they got to the goal line and could not finish. This week, you've got to finish. Play clock runs down to 0, delay of game for the Commanders. Or it's going to be false start before anything happened. Oh, illegal formation on the defense. Wow, okay. Right now, I think Forbes is the worst corner in football, but close second is Brandon Stevens. Brandon Stevens isn't the second worst corner. I get you got a personal vendetta against him, but Brandon Stevens isn't ranked the second worst corner. Just because you personally don't like him does not mean he's ranked the second worst corner. Please go look at the stats. He's not ranked the second worst corner. That's just your personal opinion. Because it's a guy that's pissing you off on a team you like. You think he's that bad when he's really not. First down and goal. Hand it off here. Robinson! I think he crossed. Did he cross? Are they going to give it to him? They're going to say short. Run it. Run it again. Second and goal. Run it again. We don't need to make it complicated. Give it to Robinson. Give it to Eckler. There's no reason to do anything extra. You're right there at the goal line. Half a yard short for Robinson. You line up again and you run this football. There's no reason to try to do anything special here. They might do a quarterback sneak with Jay Daniels too. Flag. The defense makes another stop, but a flag came up here. Somebody messed up. Offside on the defense. Offside on the defense. We get to run it back for second down. So a couple penalties at the goal line here for the Bengals defense. Well, second and goal once again, you run the football. Second and goal once again, you run that football. Now they got Jaden Daniels lined up in a shotgun. They're still going to run this ball. May do a bit of a design run here with Jaden Daniels. Nope. They give it to Robinson. Robinson breaks through for the touchdown. And the Commanders tie the game. Brandon Stevens had some bad moments. Marcus Williams had some bad moments. Again, neither one of them are ranked at the very bottom. If we're talking about safeties or corners around the league, neither one of them are ranked at the bottom. If you want to say in terms of our team, they're the worst, by all means. But in terms of the league, no. You're free to make your assessment in terms of them being the worst ones on the team if you want to make that assessment. But the worst in the league, nope. They're not even at the bottom if you look at the list. Jaden Daniels leads this offense down the field. Opening drive, we score a touchdown. It's tied 7 apiece in Cincinnati. If Jaden Daniels and the Commanders offense can keep up with Cincinnati, then we might have a game here. Because there's no way the Commanders defense is stopping Joe Burrow. They're not going to make enough stops here. They're just not. They're just not. Good God, Jacksonville is awful. Their season's on the line tonight, too. And they couldn't have asked for a worse opponent to take on with your season on the line.
From this can't miss moment to this hello new grandpa moment to that whatever this is moment. Your moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 or older with certain chronic conditions, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV.
All right. This is at 100. Could have had Geno Stone, but we went Marcus Williams because of the contract. Geno Stone isn't playing great either. He hasn't been playing great for Cincinnati. And if he was here, if he was the way he's playing for Cincinnati, if he was playing like that right now for the Ravens, you'd be getting pissed off that we gave him a contract too. So you won't be satisfied with anybody. So I ain't trying to hear this from you. Because the way Geno Stone hasn't been amazing for the Bengals. He hasn't really made any big plays. In fact, I remember some people talking about how Geno Stone's been performing, and it's been average, and in some moments it's been a little bit below average. He's been decent. The way he's playing for Cincinnati, if he was right here playing like that in Baltimore, you would have got pissed off that the Ravens gave him a contract. You would have sat back and said, hey, the way he played those first 6 weeks with the picks, it would have been a problem. I mean, the way he played with those first 6 weeks with the picks, that was just one of those Linsanity type runs because he wasn't the same safety in the second half of the season, and the Ravens still paid him. And now we got this guy here that's not playing up to the same level he played during those first 6 weeks. So they gave this guy a contract when he's not that guy. You would have been saying that about Geno Stone. So I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that at all because you would have been saying the exact same thing. Geno Stone's not popping out here. Geno Stone isn't making huge plays. So if they would have kept Geno Stone, you would have complained about Geno Stone. It just would have been another player for you to complain about. So don't give me that we could have had Geno Stone. Because if Geno Stone was here, you would have complained about him too. Because he's not making great plays in Cincinnati. He's not changing life for that defense. He would have done this. The same thing he's doing over there, he would have done it here and you would have had a problem. Nice tackle right there. Gonna stop them right around the 25. So here comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense for their second offensive possession here. Yeah, Buffalo's smoking these guys. Oh my goodness, they can't stop a nosebleed. I wouldn't be complaining about Geno as much because he wouldn't be getting a massive contract like Marcus Williams. But you would still be complaining about him. It just seems like you're complaining because of the... Did this dude just throw a pick? Trevor Lawrence just threw an interception. End that game now. End that game now. It's over. End that game now. First down, they're going to run this ball here, and they're going to pick up 7 yards. Good run here on first down for the Bengals.
Story for Damar Hamlin. 630 days ago that happened in the middle of this field, and now here he is on a Monday night making a pick. His first career at home against the Jaguars. Now the best part about his story, at least in my opinion, was the
second down and 3 here for the Bengals. Nice run there on first down. They might line up and run it again. That's exactly what they're going to do. Line up and run it again. Commanders make a stop. They're 1 yard short here. Third down coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, that game in Buffalo's over. Josh Allen will be sitting on the bench in the second half of this game. Josh Allen will be sitting in the bench in the second half of this game. And Trevor Lawrence, bro, they paid you all that money. You are not that guy. I can't save you anymore. I can't. You're going to be 0-3, dude. You're playing bad, and you're going to be 0-3. You are not that guy. Third down and 1. They may line up and run it again on third down. Can the Commanders make a stop? Or are they going to throw this here? They're going to line up and run it again. Commanders tried to make a stop, but he's going to pick up a first down. 3 straight runs to start off this drive for the Bengals, and they're going to move the chains. First down and 10 for Cincinnati. Burrow takes a snap. Burrow quick fire over the middle. It's caught by Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase picks up the first down and takes the ball into Commanders territory. Like I said, the Commanders defense can't stop a nosebleed. They suck. I don't know what to tell you. These guys are not good. So don't expect a lot of stops in this game. Joe Burrow's going to run the numbers up. You got 2 bad teams out here that are not really going to do well. 2 bad teams playing against 2 great teams on Monday Night Football. Bengals started slow. They're going to get themselves back together. They're going to use the Commanders to get themselves back in shape. First and 10 here for the Commanders. Burrow, play fake here. Looking down the field. He's going to toss it this time. And a good tackle there. Don't think he picked any yards up here. He might have gotten to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, the Bills, second down and 10 here. Burrow, drop back, checks it down. Nice catch. Picks up 6, maybe. No, it looks like it's 6 yards. Picks up 6 yards here. Third down coming up here for the Bengals. They're close to field goal range. So this could potentially be a 4-down territory type of situation if you're Cincinnati. You're moving the ball well. You're making nice plays. Do you think the Jaguars should get a new quarterback and let him go after the season? They just paid him. They just paid him. They can't let him go. They just gave him a new contract. You can't just get rid of him a year. Not even a year. You just gave him a contract. They can't get rid of him. They just paid him this offseason. Third down and 4. Pressure's coming. Burrow sees it. Fires. Caught. T. Higgins. Welcome back, T. Higgins, who's going to bounce off a tackle and take it inside the 30-yard line. First down here. The ball came loose, but T. Higgins was already down, so it don't matter. They double chase because they can't handle him, but you leave T. Higgins wide open, and again, our corners can't cover. The snap goes off. Check the ball down here. Nice tackle. Second down. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter here. Unless Cincinnati wants to get one more play out before the quarter ends. But I don't think they're going to. Unless they have to already be set out there with 20 seconds left. I don't think they're going to try to sneak one in. Are they going to go for one more play before the quarter ends? They're going to go for one more play before the quarter ends. Oh! Dangerous play. They tried to run a quick wide receiver screen. The commander sniffed that out and almost picked off Burrow. And it's going to be third down and long heading into the second quarter. Dangerous play right there. Could have been a pick. Third and long when we come back from the first quarter. Hey there, I haven't been able to catch a lot of streams lately because of life, but I hope things are going well. Appreciate that, Eli. Here's to hoping my Steelers somehow continue their hot streak. I want you guys to not continue that. As a Ravens fan, I hope you guys start losing football games. I truly hope you guys start losing football games. I don't want you guys to continue your hot streak. I want you guys to lose. But I appreciate you stopping by, man. Anyway, 7-7 game here in Cincinnati after one. Third and long coming up to start off the second quarter. If there's any silver lining in this, Commanders do get the ball coming out of halftime, so we'll take that with a grain of salt. So the Bengals score another touchdown because this defense is Swiss cheese and Josh Allen is absolutely baking them. Boy, Josh Allen's going to cook our secondary next week, and it's going to be fun watching, right? We're going to be here Sunday Night Football as Josh Allen proceeds to absolutely bake our defense. First half, 18-23, 208 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, passer rating of 143.9. Yeah, he's going to cook this secondary next week. He's going to cook this secondary on Sunday Night Football. So I hope Lamar and Derrick Henry are ready. I hope they're ready for this. I hope they're watching this and just waiting for the opportunity to prove themselves because if the Ravens offense don't score 30+, they're not beating the Bills. Because that defense right now, that secondary in Baltimore, they're going to get cooked by Josh Allen next week. I'm not even going to hold my breath on that one. I know they're going to get cooked. I'm not even going to hold my breath on that. They're absolutely going to get cooked. They're absolutely going to get cooked. Josh Allen is dicing up the Jaguars defense, and he's going to do the same thing to us next week, and there's not a damn thing the secondary can do unless they get their crap together. Either way, I can't worry about that. We'll deal with that headache when Sunday Night Football comes up. It's not going to be fun. Uh-huh. Chiefs got plot armor. Chiefs are the face of the league. They're going to get away with a few calls. But the refs have always been garbage. Can't change anything about that. 7-7 game here in Cincinnati. 3rd and 11. Third down and 11 here. Can the Commanders make a stop? Doubt it, but we'll see. Burrow takes the snap. Burrow just fires it because there's a wide open man. But somehow, they got there just in time to knock the ball out of the receiver's hands. Got a man open streaking down the sideline, but somehow the Commanders were able to get there and make a stop. Because again, just right off. Thank God for the safety. The corner got beat again. Thank God for this. The safety knew exactly where the ball was going. The safety knew exactly where the ball was going. Why is the Bengals in Washington Monday night's primetime game, which we know they're going, which they know who's going to win? I don't see the upset happening this Monday. They just make the schedule however they make the schedule, man. Why are the Cowboys and the Giants on Thursday Night Football when the Giants were garbage last year? And he missed the field goal. 48-yard field goal missed.
And no good. He had made the last 29 attempts.
Field goal is missed. Somebody's got to explain this to me.
I didn't say that before.
Tucker missing field goals. McPherson now missing field goals. Butker was missing extra points. What's going on with some of the best kickers in the game right now? Guys that have been established over the last few... Well, Tucker's been established for over a decade, but guys that have already been established, they're missing kicks right now. What's going on in the league? Kickers can't hit field goals anymore? It's weird. But that's just how the schedule is. You're going to get Monday Night Football matchups that don't make sense because you never know how the games are going to line up. Not to mention, every team is going to get a primetime game. So you're asking why they're on Monday Night Football? Because every team's going to get primetime games. At least one. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the live stream tonight. Normally I wouldn't be here, but it's the Commanders. I'm going to stream that. No question. Well, I agree with you on the kickers. It's the Cowboys is the only kicker that can make it. Yeah, and he's new. What's going on, Vonnie? Why are recent number one picks so bad? Because they're going to... See, what you got to understand is if you're a number one pick, especially as a quarterback, you're going to a terrible situation. So you're going to a terrible situation and expecting to just change life there. That's not how it always works. Caleb Williams isn't looking great, but maybe we talk about the fact that Chicago is just a poverty franchise right now. They don't know how to develop talent. They don't know how to run. They don't know how to develop talent, and they don't know how to execute well in football games. They blamed everything on Justin Fields. Justin Fields goes to an organization. He goes to an elite organization or a great organization that gives you stability, that gives you consistency, and that is competent on every single aspect. He goes to Pittsburgh. He's 3-0, and he looks to be a really good quarterback, and he looks to be their guy. Chicago gave up on this guy, and he's playing well for Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, the guy they just drafted, he's looking really bad. He's looking really bad. He played well. He played, pretty solid. Oh, my God. They can't make tackles. They can't make tackles. Oh, my God. The Jaguars can't make tackles. The Bears are just a poverty franchise right now. So how much blame can we really put on these first-round picks when they're going to horrible situations with terrible organizations? It's hard for number one picks to go to an awful situation in the National Football League and just thrive. You give a quarterback nothing to work with and expect him to go change life for you. It's not how it's going to work. First down here, they're going to hand the ball to Robinson. Robinson picking up about 6 because he got 2 extra yards by continuing to truck forward. Are you periodically checking on the Jacksonville and Buffalo game too? No, they're just showing the highlights of what's happening. Not to mention on my television here, I can see it's 27-3 right now. So I can see the score. And occasionally they'll change back to that game or show a highlight of that game, and it's basically been all Buffalo. That game is over. 27-3, the game is over. 2nd and 3 here. Play fake here. Jaden Daniels going to roll to his right. Looking, nothing's there. He's going to try to break out of a tackle. He does. He picks up the first down.
First down is the result as Daniels ran for 4. Well, they ran a little play here to Ben Sinnott. Actually, he works across the field, and the design of the play was that Jaden Daniels.
Buffalo's going to be a real problem yet again. No game is ever easy. Yeah, Buffalo was going to be a real problem with or without Stephon Diggs. That's why I picked them to still win the division. Y'all just assumed they were going to die because he doesn't have a receiver to throw to. He's one of the best quarterbacks in football. He'll find ways to win. Robinson slips, and that's all she wrote. I already told you, the big four. Here's the big four in football. Mahomes, Lamar, Allen, and Burrow in any order except Mahomes is number one. Look at the other three however you want to order them. I don't care what you really throw at them. They'll find ways to win games when they need to win games. When Lamar Jackson didn't have weapons, he still found ways to win football games and take the team to the playoffs. Josh Allen doesn't need to have great weapons. He will still carry the team. So I'm not surprised to see Buffalo still doing what they were doing. I picked them to win the division with ease. I don't trust anyone else in the AFC East. I picked Buffalo because I knew this would happen. First down throw, catch completed. Another first down picked up here for the Commanders. Rocket throw right there by Jaden Daniels. That's a great catch right there. Do you think Aaron Rodgers will return after this year? I'm pretty sure he's still on contract, so probably. But yeah, Buffalo's going to be a problem. We all know Kansas City's going to win a championship. We all know Kansas City's going to three-peat. Buffalo might be a problem. If Baltimore gets back into things, they may be a problem. If Cincinnati gets back into things, they may be a problem. Who knows? 1st and 10. Jaden Daniels has time. Fires downfield. He had an open man. He had an open Terry McLaurin and just overthrew him. He had an open Terry McLaurin and just overthrew him. We're trying to get that connection between Jaden and Terry in the game. Terry coming across the field. He beat his man clean. He was wide open. That should have been a touchdown. Jaden Daniels, I don't think he saw it. The pressure was coming and he just overthrew that pass. That was a wide open play there for a touchdown. Buffalo and Chiefs are the best teams in the NFL. Based off of 3 weeks, absolutely. But then again, you also have to throw the Minnesota Vikings. If we're basing it off of 3 games, Minnesota deserves to get their credit too because they're playing fantastic football. They beat the Niners after all. They're playing fantastic football. So you could look at them. You look at Buffalo. You'll look at Kansas City. You'll look at Minnesota as the 3 best probably right now. You look at other teams like Pittsburgh and Seattle that are still undefeated as well. They deserve their credit. Do you think the Lawrence contract's just as bad as the Watson and Jones contract? No. It's not as bad as the Watson contract. They gave Watson $230 million guaranteed. Nothing's going to match that contract, dude. No, it's not going to. Why are good teams sucking right now? I don't know. You don't play preseason, and you come out here against these defenses and expect it to just get going early on. Maybe if you played your starters in the preseason, they'd be more ready to go early on. This happens every year. The first quarter of the season, a majority of good teams struggle because they willingly choose to not play their starters in the preseason. Fans sit back and say the preseason is meaningless. It doesn't matter. Preseason, we don't need a preseason. Then through the first month of the season, they're wondering why their team's struggling. You didn't play your starters in the preseason. Meanwhile, they'll go up against certain teams that did play their starters in the preseason. Josh Allen played in the preseason. That offense had to play in the preseason. They had a bunch of new weapons. They start off well. We didn't play our starters. We have to work our way through this. It is what it is. Not to mention, no one's giving credit to defenses doing their jobs. Again, when they're talking about these 2 high safeties really putting teams in a position where they have to run the football effectively to get anything going, that's not a lie. Defenses are not allowing you to throw the ball over their head. You have to. They're forcing a lot of teams to run the football. And if you can't run the football, your offense becomes stagnant. Jesus criminy Christmas. At this stage, Josh Allen could probably just chill out for the second half. Maybe do a drive or 2 coming out of the second half. Because this right here is just pathetic. Oh my God, they're driving again. Josh Allen is just carving this team up. 27-3. They're already in Jacksonville territory. These guys stink. Oh my God, these guys stink. They're already in. Wow. They're already in field goal range. 36 seconds left. They're going to give up another touchdown. This is embarrassing. Oh, my God. No, no. What is with y'all with some of these weird questions? How long have y'all been watching football? You think Bryce Young's the biggest bust besides Jamarcus Russell? As if Ryan Leaf never played? All right, bro, sure. Bryce Young is the biggest bust. I'm just leaving it there. Jaden Daniels finds a man. It is caught. First down, Commanders. Like, bro, how long have y'all been watching football? How long have y'all been watching football to get these type of assessments, man? My God. They've been the worst quarterbacks than Bryce Young. How long have you been watching the game? Go ask Cleveland the amount of quarterbacks they've drafted and how long they lasted with the team. To just sit back and say Bryce Young's the biggest bust in NFL history other than... Oh, nice run by Eckler. Touchdown! Commanders take the lead. Commanders take the lead. Nice run. 24-yard rushing touchdown by Austin Eckler. Like, y'all, how do y'all come up with this? Please, there's so much football history. Please, as a fan of the sport, please go look up some of the biggest busts of all time. To come out here and say Bryce Young is the biggest bust in NFL history besides Jamarcus Russell. As if there haven't been worse players than Jamarcus Russell. That's crazy to me. Do you remember how Johnny Manziel looked at all? Do you know how long he lasted, how many games he played in this league? Come on, guys. Preseason is very important to help the players game shape and work on their timing and chemistry. He was picked number 1, so he gets a high standard. Johnny Manziel was picked number 1. Ryan Leaf. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. 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 I'm gonna leave it.
Welcome to the best season of the year. Football. Welcome to the comebacks. Stars. The exclusives. Comedy. The best booth in the
Are you just talking about number 1 picks only? Are you speaking in terms of number 1 picks for quarterbacks? There's not much of a difference between a number 1 pick and a number 2 pick. But if you're talking about number 1 picks only, please go look up the type of picks that were made number 1. To just assume Bryce Young is the biggest bust based off of how he's looked in a year and a half of football between number 1 picks. That is not the case. That is not the case at all. That is not the case. Steelers and Ravens fans hoping the Bengals lose. Oh yeah, I mean, with the way they've been talking, the arrogance they've shown, we're absolutely hoping they lose. It'd be nice to see the Commanders actually beat the Bengals here, but again, I don't trust this defense to stop Burrow enough to be able to pull that off. But I'm here for a surprise. I'm here for a surprise. That's why I started this stream. I just want to see Jaden Daniels and the Commanders' offense look good. All right, let's see if Josh Allen is finished smoking out this Jaguars team, because woo, the Jaguars stink. They can end their season tonight. Josh Allen with another touchdown. Josh Allen in one half of football, 22 of 28, 247 yards, 4 touchdowns. Josh Allen does not have to step field in the second half. He does not have to step foot on the field in the second half. 34-3. Jacksonville, end your season tonight. Jacksonville, end your season tonight. It's over. It's over. Jacksonville, you can end your season tonight. It's over. You're done. You're cooked. Wrap it up. It's over. I don't care what anyone has to say. There's no hope for the Jaguars to do anything special this year. Even if you fight back within your division, because the division's still wide open. The division's wide open. The Titans aren't looking great. The Colts, past the first game of the season, haven't looked spectacular, but they're 2-1. And the Texans suffered a humiliating loss to the Vikings. They're 2-1 as well. So you still have a chance in that division. But overall, your season's over. You're not doing anything this year. Just wrap it up. Just wrap it up if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Doug Peterson's got to be fired after this season. So the Commanders with a 14-7 lead here.
To the touchdown. Yeah, Nick Allegretti, the left guard, he does a
Good
nice
block.
job. He's the one who initiates this hole. They get good blocking on the outside from the tight end and opens it up then for Eckler. But Nick Allegretti was one of those free agent signings that they brought in. Adam Peters, the general manager, went out.
Eckler's been doing a great job for the Commanders, bro. He's played well. Eckler's played very well for the Commanders through 3 weeks of football. That has been a great signing for them. That Jaguars defense is trash, and not trash. They're just getting baked. Nice play here to pick up nearly 9. Second down here. Josh Allen's got 4 touchdowns. They need to bring the Buffalo's backup quarterback during the set. Yeah, Josh Allen doesn't need to put himself at risk. You're up 34-3. You sit Josh Allen down for the second half. You bring up your backup quarterback, and you trust your defense can stop these guys. Which, let me see. Actually, who got the ball first? Who got the ball first? I think Jacksonville got the ball first. Second and 2. They're going to run it. They're going to pick up a first down. But you know, okay, so the Bills got the ball first, so Jacksonville get it coming out of halftime. But who that care? Who really cares? Who cares if Jacksonville gets the ball? They're done. The game is over. You're down 34-3. Josh Allen has smoked your entire secondary. By the way, Ravens, I hope y'all watching that because y'all gonna deal with that on Sunday. Y'all gonna deal with that guy Sunday night, and the secondary's been one of the worst in football. I cannot wait to see how y'all gonna respond. Because I have a sinking feeling Josh Allen's throwing for well over 300 and 3 touchdowns. He might get 350 and 4 touchdowns at this point. He might go for 404 touchdowns. Another good run here for the Bengals, taking them into Commanders territory. If the Ravens defense don't tighten up, Josh Allen is smoking them on Sunday Night Football. And there's nothing they can do about it. So that Ravens defense better gather some pride, get in the film room, figure out some plans, because they need to rebuild the secondary. They got to rebuild their confidence. They have to rebuild their chemistry. They got to rebuild their efficiency. They got to get back into some form because Josh Allen will carve up the Ravens defense on Sunday night. With the way he's playing, he's going to carve up this defense.
We're still looking to make an impact here early in the season on first down.
Play fake here. Nice pass here. Near first down picked up here by the Bengals. Second down coming up for Cincinnati. Also, we can put that to rest now, right? The people that were trying to be like, oh, Josh Allen's only good because of Stephon Diggs. Can we put that to rest now? You can put that to rest now because Josh Allen's balling out. There's no Stephon Diggs here. He's balling out. He's looking great. He looks like the same guy we've all known. And his team's going to be 3-0 after 3 games. He's doing his job. His team's looking great. They're balling out of control. They look like one of the best teams in football. No Stephon Diggs? No problem. Which is why I still picked them to win that division. Didn't care what Miami looked like. Didn't care what the Jets looked like. Didn't care what the Patriots looked like. I picked the Bills to win that one. And I thought they could have a great... I thought they could potentially win 13 games. Nice stop here. It's going to be third down coming up here for the Bengals. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Why do tight ends suck this year? I don't know, man. I don't know. Why does everybody suck this year? I don't know. It's the National Football League. So many weird things happen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's the National Football League. The Vikings are the best team arguably in football through 3 games. I don't know. It's the National Football League. That's why. 3rd down and 1 here. Burrow's going to take this out of center. They're going to look to run this ball potentially. Oh, play fake. Quick throw. Oh, almost lost the ball there, but he's going to hold on to it and pick up the first down. Cincinnati is moving down the field effectively. Yeah, they re-signed Yannick Ngakoue. We initially signed him back in 2020 with Wink Martindale's defense, but he didn't really work out here because Wink didn't know how to utilize him properly. So they're going to bring him back now, and they're going to try to utilize him here again. First and 10. Was that a jump by the Commanders? Nice throw over the middle. It is caught. That's going to take them inside the 10. 1st and goal here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Like I said, I don't trust this I don't trust this Commanders defense to make a lot of stops, if any. They managed to make a stop, so good on them. But Cincinnati's got weapons, and the Commanders can't cover like that.
You're going to see he goes down the middle. You see the two deep safeties. T. Higgins, number 5, he comes right in behind it. If Burrow hits Higgins, Higgins might score a touchdown.
Yeah, it was just based on that. The play design was really set up for either one of these guys to get the ball. And Higgins probably hits his head on the goalpost there. First and goal. Burrow. Oh, that's a face mask. That's nearly a face mask. They're going to sack Burrow. But that was it a face mask or nearly a face mask? Did he touch the helmet or the... No, I think he touched the helmet. And there is a Bengals player down. The NFL in 24 is exactly as everyone predicted. The Steelers, Vikings, and Seahawks are all undefeated. The Jaguars, Dolphins, Ravens, Bengals, Eagles, and Cowboys all look bad. The season is drunk. Welcome to the National Football League. But the fun part about the NFL, things always even out as the season goes on. So if the Steelers, Vikings, and Seahawks are legit, by week 12 they will still be legit. If the Jaguars, Dolphins, Ravens, Bengals, Eagles, and Cowboys, if they're all looking bad right now, by week 12, they'll continue to look bad. The league will always even out. I don't care how things look. The league will always find a way to even out. So the Ravens may be 1-2. Cincinnati right now is 0-2, trying to go to 1-2. And they're supposed to be two teams that are competing for a championship this year. They're not off to a great start. But we may be looking by week 12, week 13, both those teams can be over 500 and fighting to try to win this division. The Vikings are 3-0 right now, looking great in the NFC North. But by week 12, week 13, they could potentially be at 500 or under 500. We never know how things are going to go. All you need to know is as the season goes on, things start to shape out, and you get to see the true team itself. So we'll find out what some of these teams are made of. Philly doesn't look good, but they're 2-1 for a reason.
You know how when you're living your life, and all of a sudden you're out there helping cops solve crimes? That's me. Aren't you our cleaning lady? Not today.
That big brain of hers is going to help us close a lot of cases.
I think it was murder in a cover-up, but I want to know how you know.
Sounds like a challenge. Got a dead body. Gotta go.
High Potential, all new Tuesday, 10/9 Central on ABC and streaming.
Not even going to they're going to have to end this game, bro. They're going to have to end this game real quick. Josh Allen does not even need to be out there. No point in risking him for a potential injury.
Well, they're going to have to cart Trent Brown off the field, former 7th-round pick by the 49ers in 2015.
So the Bengals just lost their right tackle to an injury. I don't know. It's some sort of arm injury, an elbow injury. Something happened. I think someone may have landed. He landed awkwardly on his arm. Something happened.
Now you've got the rookie Bengals Mnf, who we pointed
So now the Bengals just lost their right tackle. Burrow got sacked on first down. So it's now 2nd and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals. They were at the 8-yard line. Now Burrow's all the way back at the 14-yard line here, 2nd and goal. Trying to get in the end zone here. 6:21 left to go here in the first half. Bengals looking to tie the game here. They're going to run this ball. And they had some good space. But the defense makes a nice tackle there. A pickup of about 5 yards here. 3rd down and goal around the 9-yard line. Commanders defense looking to make a stop and force the Bengals to settle for 3 here. Cincinnati looking to tie the game up at 14 apiece. Yeah, hopefully he is okay, but, it looked like he landed on his arm. So, we don't know how severe it is, but he's definitely out for now. He's probably not coming back in this game. 3rd down and goal here at the Commanders' 9-yard line. Burrow takes a snap, looks towards his left, fires. Incomplete miscommunication there. I don't know if he expected the receiver to throw a deeper route. Pressure was coming. I don't know if he expected to throw a deeper route because the receiver he runs more of a shorter slant. Where, okay, yeah, dude, I don't even know what was happening. I don't know if it's a miscommunication or if Burrow threw that ball just high.
Intercepted, and Burrow felt that. And
He saw the, okay, I saw. Never mind. It wasn't a miscommunication. Burrow's pressure was coming at Burrow. He saw a target he wanted to throw to, but there were two Commanders defenders there, and he knew the possibility of that ball getting picked off was right there. So Burrow just had to throw it away. Kick is up and in. It's good. 28-yard field goal is made. 14-10 game with 5:25 left to go in the first half here. Commanders still holding the lead. But the Bengals do get to cut into this. 14-10 game here in Cincinnati. Jaden Daniels looking nice. Austin Eckler looking nice. Brian Robinson looking nice. The Commanders offense looking nice. Let's see what the Commanders do on this next drive. I'm going to go get some water.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on.
Have some fun? Let's do it. This week, the Dallas Cowboys take on the New York Giants as Thursday Night Football is on. It's Dak Prescott and the boys facing an old rival. Stream Thursday Night Football.
check out the home. Stop the replay.
Alright. But yeah.
iPhone 16 Pro on us.
Now, I hope the Ravens are ready to play next week because Josh Allen is going to come out here and carve up this defense.
First iPhone built Apple intelligence. Only takes those T-Mobile savings and calls with a day respect. Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus other providers.
Question. If you can't see what's behind all this, how do you already know? It's Jeep. Probably the same way you know if a T-Rex is chasing a Jeep Wrangler.
He's getting away.
Yep. Or if it takes you places that make you say,
You think Josh can come back from a 30-point lead if the Ravens have the lead? Yeah. First of all, Josh Allen's not going to be down 30 points to the Ravens. What dreamland do you live in where you think the Ravens secondary is going to stop Josh Allen from scoring like that? No. We're not going to be up 30 against the Bills. That's not going to happen. It's going to be a close game. It may be a shootout, so be prepared for that. It might be a Monday night shootout. It might be a Sunday night shootout similar to that Monday night football game we had against the Browns, where it's going to be a high-scoring game. And if it's not a high-scoring game, Baltimore is going to play from behind because the secondary is not stopping Josh Allen. So if Lamar and the offense can't keep up, it's going to be a long night in Baltimore.
It's a big one. ABC College Football Saturday night. Game of the week. Number 2 Georgia squares off against number 4 Alabama in Tuscaloosa coverage.
Do you think that Josh Allen we ask this question every single year. Do you think Josh Allen wins the MVP this season? I don't know. We ask this question every single year about whether or not Josh Allen is going to win the MVP. And the season ends the exact same way. No, he doesn't win the MVP. I don't care if he wins the MVP or not. At the end of the day, that's not on his mind. He wants to win a ring. I don't know if he wins it. I don't know. I really don't. Because Josh Allen's had plenty of seasons where he started off well, and he's had plenty of seasons where he's had a great season, but he doesn't win the award. So I don't know what to tell you.
Record for rush yards by a quarterback en route to the Heisman Trophy. 132 rush yards through 2 NFL games so far, most by a quarterback since 1950. And as he and the offense head back to work, among quarterbacks running for first downs the early part of the season.
Jaden Daniels, 5 for 6, 79 passing yards, and 11 rushing yards so far in this first half. Pretty decent for him. Let's see what he can do on this drive. Let's see if he can put together another touchdown drive. Quick throw here. Can he get some blocking? Not a lot of blocking there, but he does pick up some yardage. Second down coming up for the Commanders. If you know about Cliff Kingsbury, this is what he loves to do. He loves these quick throws. He loves these quick strikes. He loves these screens. Okay, they're going to run a wildcat here. And they're going to fake the handoff to Jaden Daniels. And Robinson's going to break some tackles. And he's going to pick up 4 yards. He's going to come up short of the first down, 3rd down and 1. So the Commanders decided to try to run a little bit of trickery here on this 2nd and 5 play. They pick up 4. 3rd down and 1. In this situation, you probably want to huddle up quickly. Not huddle. You want to get set quickly and try to go fast to see if you can catch the defense off guard. 4.5 left to go. In this environment, you got to pick up this 3rd down. Gonna look to run it here again. And they may run it with Daniels. No, they're going to give it to Robinson. And Robinson's going to fight to pick up the 1st down. Commanders are going to keep this drive alive. 1st and 10, Commanders.
Hey, Joe, Bengals right tackle Trent Brown carted off the field a few moments ago, taken directly to the X-ray room. They're calling it a right knee injury.
Oh, they're saying it's a right knee injury for the right tackle. I thought it was his arm, but instead it's his knee. That means his knee must have buckled on him. So he's done for the day. 1st and 10 for the Commanders. Daniels looking downfield. He's got a little bit of time. Nothing's open. He's going to have to take off. Look at him breaking tackles. He's going to pick up about 6 yards there. 2nd down coming up for the Commanders. Jaden Daniels has some speed. Cincinnati in trouble. Cincinnati's definitely trying to... Honestly, I'm going to say it. I mean, I noticed it just based on how Jaden Daniels is playing and how he's taking off. Jaden Daniels looks like a rookie Lamar Jackson. He's playing like a rookie Lamar Jackson. Cincinnati's had trouble dealing with a Lamar Jackson type player. Daniels has time to throw. Going downfield. He's got McLaurin. Terry McLaurin catches it inside the 5. A huge play for the Commanders. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. 2:40 left to go in the 1st half. The Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin connection finally connects here tonight. Big play there. Down the field to Terry McLaurin. Beautiful throw by Jaden Daniels. Been waiting 3 weeks to get that. 1st down and goal here for the Commanders. Got to get lined up quickly. The clock is ticking. Just before the 2-minute warning. Daniels fakes it. That's a Lamar Jackson move. Daniels strolls in for the touchdown. And the Commanders extend their lead to 10. Extra point coming up to potentially make it 21-10. Jaden Daniels is a special guy. Do not tell me he's not the best quarterback in this draft right now. Are you watching this young man? Are you watching this young man? Told you Bengals lose tonight. Still a long game, my mans. Still a long game, my mans. I told you I trust in Jaden Daniels in the offense. What I don't trust in is the defense. I never said I didn't trust in Jaden Daniels in the offense. What I said is I don't trust in the Commanders' defense. We'll see how that defense holds up. I trust in Jaden Daniels. I trust in the Commanders' offense. I said that clearly. I don't trust in the Commanders' defense. Never trusted the Commanders' defense. I know it's a long game, but they lose it tonight. We hoping for it. Better hope the defense doesn't choke this game away. There's 2 minutes left. Do not let Burrow go score. If Joe Burrow goes down the field with 2 minutes and scores a touchdown, that's a problem. My only concern with the Commanders have always been the defense. I trusted Jaden Daniels. I believe in Jaden Daniels. I said he's the best quarterback in this draft. I've said it with clarity. He's the best quarterback in this draft. But I don't trust the secondary of this team. I don't trust the defense of this team. I trust in Jaden Daniels. I trust in Terry McLaurin. I trust in Brian Robinson. I trust in Austin Eckler. I don't trust in the secondary. That's where I've always had problems. If the Commanders ever fix this secondary, we would be a great team. Because we've got a quarterback here in Jaden Daniels. And he's a baller. Jaden Daniels, 7 for 8, 139 yards passing, 20 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. And we're up 21-10 on primetime against the Cincinnati Bengals. In a game where they can't afford to lose. Cincy's D can't stop Jaden. It's simple. I'm looking at it right now, and the way Jaden Daniels plays, he looks like a rookie Lamar Jackson. He looks like a rookie Lamar Jackson. Tell me I'm wrong. Jaden Daniels looks like a rookie Lamar Jackson, which makes exact sense as to why Cincy can't stop him. When has Cincinnati been able to stop Lamar? When has Cincinnati been able to stop Lamar? He's 7-1 against them. When has Cincy been able to stop Lamar? It makes sense now. If you got a guy that's looking like Lamar Jackson and playing like Lamar Jackson in his rookie year, and they couldn't stop a rookie Lamar Jackson, what do you think that says? They can't stop Lamar. You got a guy in Jane Daniels that's playing similar to Lamar. Yeah, they can't stop that. They've had trouble with this for years, and it shows. And that's why Jaden Daniels is balling out tonight. 2-minute warning. Cincinnati does not get the ball coming out of halftime. The Commanders do. So now the priority for Cincinnati is we've got to go down the field and score a touchdown.
You see, I was diagnosed with obstructive HCM, and there were some days I was so short of breath, I thought I'd have to settle for never stepping foot on this field.
The Commanders expand their offensive playbook more than the Ravens. Yeah, they do. And to an extent. I will say to an extent because this is Cliff. Cliff Kingsbury extends his playbook, but sometimes he'll get repetitive. He loves those wide receiver screens. He loves those screens. He loves those quick throws. He loves it. He used to do it all the time with Kyler Murray. He's not really looking to throw the ball down the field on a consistent basis. It's a lot of quick. If you look at the Commanders' offense, a lot of quick things. Quick throw, quick throw, quick throw. Screen here, screen here. It's a lot of quick things.
Irregular heartbeat or when taking certain other medicines. So do not stop, start, or change medicines or the dose without telling your healthcare provider. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help if you experience new
Oy.
symptoms of heart failure. Because of this risk, Camzyos is only available for
I love how Bengals fans always think that the Ravens are scared to play them. No one's scared to play the Bengals.
including current or planned pregnancy.
Today with Camzyos, I don't lose my breath as often. My symptoms have improved, helping me go from expecting less to experiencing more. My name is Mike, and this is my Camzyos menu. Call your cardiologist.
Jaden Daniels looking good. Commanders playing well.
Your future too.
Man, I'm not even going to complain. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. The offense is doing what I expected them to do. I'm just hoping the defense can hold up. That's my concern. The Commanders' defense has been my concern.
The NFL is looking to celebrate the extraordinary fans who spice up football with their fandom and follow the captain to game day. Nominate yourself or someone else for a chance to go to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. The contest closes soon. Enter to win at NFL.com/fan of the year today before it's too late.
So the Jags, yeah, they're getting the crap kicked out of them. Do you know when the Ravens bye week is? Just curious. I do not remember when the Ravens bye week is. I believe it's week 10. Bengals do not look 0-2. They look real good, really good. I don't care. Anyone who knows balls knows they're a threat to everybody. Nikolai, if they go to 0-3, their chances of making the playoffs fall. They don't look like an 0-2 team, but they can't afford to be 0-3. Jamar Chase gets open in space and gets it to the Commanders' territory. They're not a normal 0-2 team. They're a much better team than an 0-2 team. But at some point, that has to equate to wins. If Cincinnati loses tonight and goes to 0-3, their chances of making the playoffs drop dramatically. Since 1999, out of the 130 teams that have gone 0-3 to start the season, one team's made the playoffs. Now, you can sit back and say, based on the history in the past that you've seen from them, they could go and do it. But you can't make that assumption because every year is different. Zach Moss nearly got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He cuts back to the right side, gets the edge, gets a block from Joe Burrow, and they pick up a first down. They definitely need to win tonight. They go 0-3. Their season is potentially over. Oh, the Jags finally scored a touchdown. Wow. The Jags scored a touchdown. Wow. Good job, Jaguars. I knew you guys could score a touchdown. Wow. Really great work, guys. You scored a touchdown. Wow. First down here. They're going to run the football, but the Commanders' defense is going to be all over that. Still think the Ravens will struggle against the Bills and Bengals. Nikolai, Lamar has lost one game against the Bengals. We're not struggling against Cincinnati, dude. The Bills? Yes. The Bengals? No. Lamar has lost since he's been in the league. He is 7-1 against Cincinnati. He's 7-1 against Cincinnati in total. With Joe Burrow playing, he's 4-1. The Bengals defense cannot deal. They can't deal with Lamar Jackson. They can't. They don't know how to cover Lamar Jackson. They don't know how to play against Lamar Jackson. That has always been a problem. We're watching a guy in Jaden Daniels that plays very similar to a rookie Lamar Jackson, and they can't stop him. The Ravens are not going to struggle against the Bengals offensively. Defensively, that's a different game. Because I don't know what we're going to get from this Ravens secondary. The Ravens secondary could cook us. They could let Jamar Chase go off. They could let T. Higgins go off. Who knows? But offensively, the Ravens are not going to struggle against the Bengals. Against the Bills, different conversation. That Bills defense is legit. Against the Bengals, no. Our bye week is week 14. Oh, thank you, Timmy. I was getting ready to look that up when I saw someone bring up the Jaguars scored a touchdown. But yeah, bye week is week 14. Appreciate you putting that in the chat, Timmy. 2nd down and 8, 53 seconds left. Burrow, quick throw. 2nd and 8. Nice tackle. Oh, he kept his feet. He might have been able to get the first down there. They're going to give him the first down, and a timeout's going to be called. What's Lamar's record versus Buffalo? It's 1-2. Lamar beat Buffalo the first time. The first time he played against them, he beat them. That was 2019. The second game we played against them was 2020, the division round of the playoffs. We lost. And again, that has to count as a loss for Lamar because he played a majority of the game. Yes, he got knocked out in the 3rd quarter and didn't play in the 4th quarter. It is what it is. You lost the game. They'll put that on him. And then the 3rd game was in Baltimore back in 2022 where we blew a 17-point lead. That was the year we were blowing a bunch of leads. We blew a 17-point lead at home and lost to the Bills. So he's 1-2 against Buffalo.
By what Washington has thrown at him because they've looked awfully good. We'll talk more about this Commander offense coordinated by
So struggling against the Bills, I agree. We will struggle against the Bills because our secondary is not stopping Josh Allen from taking off. And offensively, we'll see how we do against Buffalo's defense. They're flying around. That Bills defense looks legit, and they're playing great football right now. But Cincinnati, our offense is not struggling against Cincinnati. I would look at them sideways if they struggle against Cincinnati. Oh, wow, he broke out for a tackle. Moss is running the football at a high level because he's breaking tackles. But the Commanders' defense is swarming here. And Cincinnati's probably going to have to use their second timeout here with 37 seconds left. I don't know why you choose to run the ball in that situation when you're trying to preserve your timeouts, but okay. Whatever.
how they wanted to get him going and how many times he has seen double coverage. They have moved him around a lot in this game and given him a lot of different spots. Try to keep the defense guessing as to where he's
They have to play double coverage on him because if they play one-on-one, he's just going to keep scoring touchdowns like he did in the first drive. They're not going to let him do that again.
a good job with the quick passing game, getting the ball
They should have doubled him from the beginning of the game. He wouldn't have gotten that touchdown if they would have doubled him.
more difficult to try to double him, but keep him as involved as they can and keep the defense guessing. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 here. 37 seconds left. One timeout here. Burrow in the pocket. Nothing's open. He's being pressured. Burrow, you got to check down right. How did he miss him? How did he miss him? Moss was open for the check down. That could have been a first down. Burrow, you have to make that throw. I know you're under pressure, but he's in front of you. You got the check down right there. Burrow just missed a wide open Moss. Moss could have caught that, got the first down, and maybe the touchdown. You can't miss that. You can't miss that, man. You can't. You can't miss that. 3rd down and 6 here. 30 seconds left. Bengals need to score here. They cannot afford to go into halftime down 21-10 because the Commanders have the ball coming out of halftime. 3rd and 6. Burrow. Chase. First down. Oh, he dropped it. I thought he had it. He dropped it.
And the field goal unit comes on
Oh, my God. Jamar Chase dropped that.
through his hands.
Right through his hands. Oof. They got to settle for 3. It's not the worst thing in the world because that's going to make it an 8-point game. But you got to settle for 3. Jamar Chase has to make that catch. He's got to make that catch. I didn't like these 2 throws from Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had an easy check down to Moss and he missed him. And then that throw to Jamar Chase was a bit too low. But Chase still got to make that. Kick is up and it is good. 21-13 game with 22 seconds left to go in the first half.
So 22 seconds left in the half. We'll look ahead. 2 Monday Night Football games again next week. Titans take on the Dolphins at 7:15 on ESPN.
We got a good Monday Night Football game. Nobody cares about the Titans and Dolphins. Seattle, Detroit, Monday Night Football. That's a good game. That's a good game. That is a good game. It's going to be nice to see that, man. Got two young coaches. Got two young coaches going at it in Detroit. Shout out to my main man, Mike McDonald. We still got love for you, bro. We still got love for you in Baltimore. We miss you every day, dog. We miss you every day. We truly miss you, dog. You should be the head coach of the Ravens, man. You should have got that job. It was your time. But the Ravens are devoted. They're devoted to their guys. They don't want to change. So John Harbaugh's still here, and you're in Seattle. And you're making that team look great. That defense is playing well. Mike McDonald's got that defense looking great in Seattle. And they're rolling, man. They're rolling. They're going to be a playoff team. Mark my words. 22 seconds left. We get the ball coming at a halftime. We don't have to do anything crazy. Let's just head to halftime. Bengals fans booing. Well, they're losing to the Commanders. Of course they'll boo. They're losing to the Commanders in a must-win game. If they go down 0-3, the season is most likely done. The amount of work that it's going to take for them to come back from an 0-3 deficit is crazy. Need I remind you, they've got Baltimore in 2 weeks. And they have not played well against Lamar Jackson. If that ends up being another loss, 4 losses on the season this early could be a problem. Looking at the Bengals right now. Jaden Daniels takes a knee and we head into halftime. They got the Panthers next week. I expect that to be a win. And then they got Baltimore. They've got some games they could potentially win. But they still got to deal with the Eagles. They still got to deal with actually, they don't really have a difficult schedule here. Really, it's the AFC North opponent. Because you got the Broncos on deck. You got the Titans. You got teams like the Giants. Teams like the Panthers as well. So they're not in the worst possible situation if they go 0-3. But losing 3 games right now, and if they lose 3 games here, win next week, they'll be 1-3. If they lose to Baltimore, and they have 4 losses on the season this early, they're not making the playoffs. Their season's on the line. Time to play the best possible half they can. Zach Taylor might get fired if they don't make the playoffs this year. With that being said, guys, it is officially halftime. I'm going to see you in the second half. Commanders leading 21-13, and they get the ball coming at a halftime. We'll see you guys in the second Welcome back to the second half. I've misplaced something. Perfect. But the second half here.
because they're continuing to gain more and more confidence, especially the young quarterback. And I also want to point out the job that Cliff Kingsbury has done in this.
What I've misplaced has been found. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcomes, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this game. Here we go. Can we get a return here? Eckler inside Cincinnati territory. What a start here in the second half of the Washington Commanders. Getting in to Cincy territory. No flag on this play. Austin Eckler back in week 2 had a return for a touchdown that was negated on a penalty. This time he nearly took it to the house, but he was just tackled inside the Cincy 35. They're already in field goal range. If they could get points out of this, this would be major. If they could score a touchdown here, this would put immense pressure on the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go, Jaden. What you got? We got a quarterback in Washington. Can he deliver now? Here we go, 1st and 10. You hand the ball off to Robinson. Robinson breaking some tackles, picking up 5 yards here. 2nd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. If the Bengals lose, the Panthers pack that season up. Well, if they lose the Panthers, Zach Taylor probably gets fired. And Joe Burrow, yeah, you can't tell me nothing about Joe Burrow.
What's impressed you most so far tonight about what you've seen from your young quarterback?
Honestly, I just thought all the energy around him. All 3 phases, the running, the hitting, the physicality. But Jaden's always got such a cool demeanor about him. And the hardest and the most challenging.
Here we go, 2nd down. Jaden Daniels across the middle. 1st down. Oh, he's close. It's not going to be a 1st down. He should have extended the ball, but it's going to be short. It's going to be short. So 3rd down in inches potentially here. Man, line up on a quarterback sneak and get it. Or hand the ball to Brian Robinson or Austin Eckler. Eckler's on the sideline, so we're going Brian Robinson. Hand the ball off to Robinson and let him go pick up the 1st down. Bengals are going to be lining up at the line of scrimmage. Heavy set here. Jaden under center. They're going to try to pick this up. Here we go. Oh, play fake. Play fake. Jaden picks it up himself. 1st down, Commanders. To be fair, Panthers could upset the Bengals if Andy Dalton plays the way that if he beats his former team and turns them into an 0-4. Bro, the Bengals' downfall this year will be generational. The Bengals' downfall will be generational and the rest of us will laugh. Baltimore nearly had that exact same issue happen to them, but they won their game. We almost choked a 22-point lead, but we won. Cincinnati, you're down here at home against the Commanders. You got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to win. Here we go. Daniels, 1st and 10 here at the Cincinnati 21-yard line. Gonna hand this off here. Robinson picks up maybe 2. 2nd down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Somehow the Jaguars are back in the red zone, so they're gonna try to make this a 20-point game. As if it matters. That game is over, ladies and gentlemen. That game in Buffalo is over. I don't even think Josh Allen's on the field playing. It's so over. 1st and goal at the Buffalo 9. That's good for them. It's over. It's over. 2nd down and 8 here. Jaden Daniels. Empty backfield. 5 receivers set here. Daniels. He's going to take the snap. He's going to get pressured. Going to dodge the pressure. Daniels, one-on-one here. Going to pick up some yardage. Picks up maybe 2 yards. 3rd down coming up here. The Bengals defense knows they got to get Jaden Daniels off the field quickly. They cannot afford to give up a touchdown here. There was nothing. Oh, see, that would have been perfect to attack the middle of the field there, but there was nothing there. You had a huge space in the middle of the field. Hands to the face by the defense. That's an automatic 1st down. The defense bails us out. Hands to the face by the defense. Commander's going to get a 1st down here. Oh, yeah, that's a... Bro, Terry McLaurin easily would have won that rep if you didn't grab his face mask. So, yeah, illegal use of hands to the face. Commanders pick up a 1st down. Jaden Daniels, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this guy's the best quarterback in the draft, and he's showing it right now. Daniels going to hand the ball off to Eckler. Eckler off the edge. Eckler picks up about 3 yards. Second down here for the Commanders. Last week, they were not able to score touchdowns in the red zone. This week, they're 2 for 2 in the red zone. Can they complete this with 3? With their third potential red zone touchdown. Can they make it 3 for 3?
The half, 3 possessions, not counting the kneel down at the end, 3 touchdowns. Now they get the ball to open up this third quarter, and they're down here. I mean, they come away with another touchdown. I don't want to say the Bengals can't recover from it, but it's going to be a...
Eckler is woozy. It seems like he took a rough hit. Hopefully Eckler's okay. I don't know if he's going to come back in the game, but he definitely seems a little bit woozy after that. They're going to check on him. Maybe he has a concussion. 2nd and 7. Daniels has time. Looking. Nothing's open. Daniels fires. Caught! He's short of the goal line. It's going to be at the half-yard line. 1st and goal here for the Washington Commanders. And then we've got a Bengals player that's hurt. He's limping. He's limping. He's limping, but he's not out of it. I mean, he's not, like, on the floor. Here we go. 1st and goal. You know what to do. Hand the ball to Brian Robinson. Robinson gets pushed back. He tries to drive in, but he's going to be stopped short. 2nd and goal. The one thing about the Commanders, they're not making it complicated at the goal line. Run the ball. It's 1st and goal. Run the ball. Don't need to do anything crazy. Jaden Daniels, man, we got a quarterback in Washington. We've got a quarterback in Washington. They beat the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm declaring in week 3. We have a quarterback in Washington. It's the Jaden Daniels era. We need to do everything in our power to make sure this guy has the tools to succeed. Jaden Daniels, the best quarterback in the draft. Do not try me with anybody else. Look at what the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow with their season on the line. Look what he's doing on the road. 2nd and goal here. Here we go. Play fake. Jaden Daniels tosses. Touchdown. First passing touchdown of Jaden Daniels' career. And the lead gets extended. 27-13. We have a quarterback in Washington. We have a quarterback in Washington. His name is Jaden Daniels. Please protect this young man. I kid you not, he's the best quarterback in the draft. Please protect this young man. First passing touchdown of Jaden Daniels' career. He already has a rushing touchdown tonight. He's going to get a passing one. Washington's going to extend their lead. We've got a quarterback here. We got a quarterback in Washington. They're a young team. They got to put a lot of pieces together, and they got to figure it out defensively. But we have a quarterback in Washington. 28-13. All right, we got a quarterback. We got a quarterback, man. We got a quarterback in Washington. We got a quarterback in Washington. The goal is to make sure we protect this young man, and we make sure we can build a team around him.
The cut-up lot for pets and the people who love them. Shop now, only at Target.
This is you, and this is your surprising hunch.
I'd take the over.
The kind of hunch that pops up anywhere.
Buffalo. It's Broncos time.
And right now, FanDuel is giving new customers $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5 guaranteed.
Carolina.
So you won't let a hunch go to waste and make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
What if the promise of better work wasn't just something you dreamed about, but something you found? This might be the one. Or better yet,
No way.
something that found us.
I got the interview.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
Not bad, but pretty cool.
Deep thought. Go ahead, press a button.
Oh, it's glowing.
We should do this more often.
Rekindle the feeling you love with the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. You can feel it again and again with the latest iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime.
Welcome back.
Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?
You think you're God's gift to this hospital?
You're just another doctor.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Goodyear. Down below, the home team, the Bengals came in with a record of 0-2, but heavy favorites tonight. But the Commanders are not doing their part in that whole who's the favorite, who's the underdog. This has been impressive. They're not just leading. They are outplaying the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, they didn't get that message. They weren't supposed to be playing this well against this team that was 0-2 coming in.
Chance for a return by Williams. And
Cincinnati's in trouble.
Commanders are flying around. And let's go back to that touchdown.
Cincinnati in trouble.
I mean, he comes off the ball, he doesn't show it, and then he gets his head around. And then the reaction by Cliff Kingsbury. I wonder if maybe
Since he's in trouble.
practice when they ran it or something, because the reaction was so strong over there on the sidelines. But anytime you're going to be thrown into an offensive lineman, there is a little bit of anticipation as to what exactly is going to happen.
1st and 10. Cincinnati, the pressure's on you. Now you got to deliver. Here we go. Nice run here. 1st down.
His first touchdown catch.
They're going to need more of that, man.
Possession as Chase Brown went right through Lugu and picked up 16 yards. The Bengals have got to get to work. They do. And to go back to your question, I think you got to give it to Trent Scott. I mean, how many more opportunities is he going to get? But I go back to that opening possession by Washington.
Just saying, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in this draft.
Past the 50-yard
We've been pushing this narrative. The second he got drafted, we said he's the best quarterback in this draft, and he's proven it. Here we go. Burrow gets sacked. Burrow tries to dodge the pressure. He can't. He gets sacked. He gets dropped. 2nd down coming up here for the Bengals. The pressure's on now. You're down 15. Season is on the line. You're down 15. What is Joe Burrow going to do?
and just has a straight line. He's working against the rookie, as we talked about, Bengals Mnf, and he beats him. So you've got rookie on rookie. And John Baptiste wins it.
Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in this draft. Baltimore, Jesus Christ. Washington did not miss on that. They followed in Baltimore's path. Get a mobile quarterback like this. They said, we don't want Caleb, we want Jaden. And they made the right play. They followed in Baltimore's footsteps. And they've got themselves a guy in Jaden that's going to take them places. Still got some time, but Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in this draft. 3rd and 10 here for the Bengals. 3rd and 10.
They're all realistic. They know what they're dealing with, where they've been as an organization, and what they had before them coming in. But you could feel it.
They're 0-10 on 3rd and 7 plus this season. They have not converted a single 3rd down that is 7 yards or longer this season. Please don't let this be the time it happens. Watch it be the time it happens. Burrow, pressure, fires, caught. T. Higgins, 1st down. And, of course, the Commanders' defense gives that up. Crazy.
16 yards. Boy, they needed that. And so T. Higgins coming off the ball. They're working against Jamar Chase on the opposite side, drawing attention to him. And then he has the opportunity to take the middle, and Burrow sees him on the dig route, lays it in there perfectly, and allows him to run after the catch. But, as an offense, when you're seeing your defense not making any stops, a lot of pressure on that guy right
Jaden Daniels. Oh, my God.
now, trying to climb back in.
1st and 10.
Eventually, his defense will make
They're in Commanders' territory. They got to put a touchdown up here. Burrow. Pressure's coming. He's going to dodge the pressure. He's going to roll. He's going to fire behind his receiver. He's going to throw that behind his receiver. Incomplete right there. Joe Burrow looks rattled right now.
there was a defender out in front of him. Here's Yosibas here, and you're going to see as he
So if the Bengals lose this game, is the media going to kill Joe Burrow for being 0-3? Because now the season's kind of on the line. If you lose and go 0-3, chances of you making the playoffs, that's very slim. That is very... Austin Eckler is walking to the locker room.
saw Austin Eckler go to
He's probably done for the night. They're going to go check on him. He probably has a concussion. 2nd and 10.
saying possible concussion.
Yep. I don't think they got the timeout in time. The clock hit 0 before they called that timeout. That has to be a delayed game. But no, it seems like they're going to get the timeout there. I thought it would have been a delayed game because the clock was at 0. But they gave him the timeout.
Given the timeout,
All right. Second and 10 coming up. You can tell the Bengals, they're feeling the pressure, man. Their season's on the line here.
When you want something, you pursue it. And with the alignment, pursuit for your pigment is just the same. It's time you found a proven choice to help restore what's yours. Oxalura is the first and only FDA-approved prescription treatment for non-segmental vitiligo, proven to help repigment skin over time, restoring what's yours. It really is possible with a steroid-free cream that you can apply yourself.
Not even gonna lie, man. Jaden Daniels balling out like this is gonna be the story. If they upset the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow is gonna save Trevor Lawrence tonight. Can you believe this? This is crazy. Joe Burrow is gonna save this man. Joe Burrow is gonna save Trevor Lawrence. That's nasty work. To think Joe Burrow is gonna save Trevor Lawrence tonight. Joe Burrow is gonna save Trevor Lawrence. That is disgusting work. Because I don't know how many people are gonna talk about Trevor Lawrence getting the crap kicked out of him and him playing bad. Not many people are gonna talk about that. Trevor Lawrence is being saved because Joe Burrow and the Bengals are getting beat by the Commanders. That is crazy. You look at the game right now. This is beautiful. Jaden Daniels, 10 in the what the? I went to the Commanders game. Sorry about this. Jaden Daniels, 10 of 11, 152 pass yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, a passer rating of 149.1. He also has 7 carries for 24 yards and a rushing touchdown. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow still playing a good game. 16 to 22, 179 passing yards, a touchdown. He is playing a good game. Look at this, man. The numbers are similar, but one quarterback's been shining better than the other quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Joe Burrow looking a bit conflicting, looking a bit worrisome.
Are you thinking, if anything even close, you're going for it on fourth down?
Second and 10, got to pick up a first down here. Got to pick up a first down here. Second down and 10 here. Burrow. Quick throw to T. Higgins. Higgins is going to pick up 8. Going to be dropped right there. This is 4 down territory no matter how you look at it. They're down 15. This is 4 down territory.
For him to get a win tonight against another LSU brother, particularly because he still remembers how challenging it was to follow in Burrow's footsteps in Baton Rouge. He said Burrow set a high standard, which he appreciated, respected, but he said it also got tiring to constantly being compared to him all the time. He said walking around hearing Joe this, Joe that, but by the time he left, he said he thinks that he was able to forge his own legacy. He said,
3rd and 1 here. Got to pick up the first down. They're going to get it on the ground here, pick up a first down, and get up to the 31-yard line here. They're inside field goal range at the Commanders' 31-yard line. This is an important drive. They cannot leave this field without scoring a touchdown. If you are the Cincinnati Bengals, you cannot leave this field without scoring a touchdown. I know there's plenty of time with the fourth quarter looming, but with the way Jaden Daniels is playing and the way the Commanders' offense is vibing right now, I don't know if you can afford to get off this field with it still being a 2-scoring game. Burrow checks it down here. And a first down picked up here by Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon was a really good player for this organization, did a lot of good things. He was good out of the backfield as well. But they went out and they got Zach Moss. They also have Chase Brown, a 5th-round pick from last year, who's a very explosive player. And I really kind of thought they were going to platoon those guys a little bit more. Zach has gotten more of the work, but he's a guy who has some speed, can come out of the backfield and do some things. And they've got some weapons.
Here we go. First down here. They're going to run it again. Nice look off the edge, and they're going to pick up another first down. Fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds. No worries there. 1st and goal here for the Bengals. They have to score a touchdown. If you're Cincinnati, your season's on the line. You got to score a touchdown here. Commanders' defense has done a decent job so far tonight in really stopping the Bengals from really doing much here. They've been bend but don't break. They gave up the one touchdown to Jamar Chase and have been double teaming him ever since. And as soon as they started double teaming Jamar Chase, not much has been happening on this offense. But here they are, 1st and goal, with a chance to cut this to a 1-score game. 1st and goal here, 4.5 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Burrow hands it off, but the Commanders' defense is right there. He's got to protect the football. They're going to lose some yardage potentially here. 2nd down and goal for the Bengals. Got to put points up here. Got to score, Cincy. Your season's on the line here. You've got to find a way to put a touchdown on the board. You cannot leave this field with it still being a 2-score game with the way Jaden Daniels has been playing. You cannot take that type of risk. You just can't. The Commanders are 3 for 3 in red zone touchdown drives. The Bengals are 0 for 2. They have to get a touchdown out of this. 2nd down and goal. Here we go. Burrow fires. Chase. He's going to be short. He's fighting, but he's going to be short. Dropped around the 3-yard line. They might put him at the 2. 3rd down and goal here. This might be 4th down territory if you really got to think about it. Because they can't afford to get off the field and kick a field goal. That'll still make it a 2-possession game. They've got to score a touchdown here. 3rd down and goal. Jamar Chase, 5 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown. He's done his thing in some cases, but other than the long touchdown, he has not done much. 3rd down and goal here. Who is going to make a play to get in the end zone, score a touchdown, and make it a 1-possession game? And here comes Dan Quinn calling a timeout here for the Commanders. He wants to get his defense set, so the Commanders are going to use their first timeout of the 2nd half.
You know, the beauty of Dan Quinn is that he's genuine. And there are head coaches you see across sports that can flip over the food table and act like they're mad or be the rah-rah guy. He is the rah-rah guy with the hat backward. His players love him. He's all in. He seems, at least in my opinion, to be the perfect guy to start this rebuild with the Commanders.
3rd down and goal. They're going to try to make a stop here. Here we go. Let's see what the defense can do here. They're in a bunch formation here with Jamar Chase one-on-one to the outside, but obviously they're double teaming him. Here we go. Burrow looks, fires. Oh, it's caught! But does he get both feet in bounds? Incomplete! T. Higgins caught the ball, but he didn't get both feet down. 4th and goal. He caught the ball, but he only had 1 foot down. And his elbow was out of bounds before he can get the second. He makes the catch. Toe taps the right toe, and his left elbow hits the white. Out of bounds, incomplete. 4th and goal here for the Bengals. This is essentially the season. Joe Burrow is 1 for 5 in the red zone this season. They have to score a touchdown here. Season potentially on the line here. Burrow has time, looks, fires, caught! But does he get it? I think he's got the touchdown. He's got the touchdown. Bengals with their season on the line on 4th and goal. They score the touchdown. They're going to take a look at this because he crosses the line, but does the ball cross the line? Oh, that's close. Yeah, it does. It does. Woo! Literal inches. If he does not turn this way, that's not a touchdown. If he does not turn this way, it's not a touchdown. What do you mean their season's on the line? Josh, if they lose this game, they're going 0-3. Since 1999, out of the 130 teams that have gone 0-3, 1 team has made the playoffs. Their season's potentially on the line here. You go 0-3, your season's potentially on the line. And they got Baltimore in 2 weeks, a team they struggle with. If they lose tonight and then lose that game against Baltimore, that's 4 losses on the season in 5 games. How do you recover from that? How do you recover from that? Because they'll still have to take on Pittsburgh twice. They'll have to deal with Baltimore again. Then they've got Cleveland on schedule. They also got to take on the Eagles as well. You start 0-3 in this type of situation, that could be the season. So this is potential season on the line for them. They cannot afford to go down 0-3. Just like Baltimore couldn't afford to go down 0-3 yesterday. That was a much needed touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. Extra point, the kick is up and it is good. That is going to make it an 8-point game. And just like that, Cincinnati, with the biggest drive of the season, scores a touchdown on 4th and goal to make it a 1-score game. 3:03 left to go here in the third quarter. Woo, boy, we got a game. We've got ourselves a game.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
It's lovely, Peyton.
Did you say Peyton or Peyton?
Peyton.
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 Great work.
Thank you. For your insurance and financial needs, Peyton. Nationwide is on your side.
The UPS store is more than just a shipping store. We're the packing and shipping guaranteed store. We know running a small business takes a lot of work, so we're the We've Got Your Back store. Because when you trust us to pack it and ship it, we guarantee it, so it'll get into the hands of your customer safely. Which is why we're the Stand By Our Word guaranteed store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 20% off print services today.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. Because it's the things you make that show what you made of. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Footballs everywhere.
Super Bowl champion.
What's better than football? Well, how about football and getting some money you never knew was yours to be had? There are Bengals fans at this game who we surprised with money, unclaimed money. And tomorrow morning, you can see how it all went down right here on Mnf.
This game got tight. This game just got tight.
Scored that touchdown. Interesting backstory. His father's Romanian, his mother Filipino. They met in Japan, and Yoshimas was born in Tokyo, but spent moved to Hawaii when I heard the sport, which is how he says he became really good at body surfing. And about earning the number 3 receiver spot this season, he said that was his goal this entire offseason.
Man,
In his journal,
here we go.
be so good that they cannot keep you off the field. Jeff?
Yeah, that's great, Lisa. He has been that. 2 touchdowns.
28-20 game here in Cincinnati. 3:03 left to go. Do not take it out of bounds. You are not Austin Eckler. Take a knee. We'll start at the 30.
The Romanian Rocket, a nickname he got as a kid. His dad, as Lisa said, Romanian, and ran track at Princeton.
It's a 40-10 game in Buffalo. That game is over. I don't even know if Josh Allen's still in the game. He probably is. I would take him out, but it's not my choice. If Sean McDermott wants to keep Josh Allen, then he's free to do so.
And in his second year, he's making a name for himself. And remember, T. Higgins is playing on that.
First down and 10 for the Commanders at their own 30-yard line. Can the Commanders stay red hot offensively? Can they go down the field and score another drive? Or can the Cincy's defense make a stop here? First down, play fake, quick throw, caught! Terry McLaurin, first down, Commanders. Terry's getting involved, scary Terry. Oh man, Commanders going quickly. They're catching this defense off guard. Cincy's defense is lost right now. Jaden Daniels versus the Blitz. 9 of 9, 151 yards. I'm sorry, versus no blitz. Versus the Blitz, he's 1 for 2. But versus no blitz, just a clean pocket, he's been destroying their coverages. First and 10 here for the Commanders. Jaden hands the ball off. Robinson gets dropped. He gets dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Commanders.
He's coming down the slot right here, and Zach Ertz is trying to come down and make a block on him, but from where he
Ah. Second down and 10 here for the Commanders. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Well, in the third quarter. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Second and 10. Jaden. Pump fakes. Play action. Jaden rolling to his right. Fires. Caught. Ertz makes the catch. Third down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So it's going to be close here. Can the Commanders pick this up and continue the drive? 3rd and 1. Zach Ertz, a veteran. Here we go. 3rd down here. Jaden keeps it. He breaks a tackle. Now, he doesn't break a tackle. He jukes a defender and picks up the 1st down. Bro, Jaden Daniels literally is playing like a young Lamar Jackson. Jaden Daniels is literally playing like a young Lamar Jackson. I watched Lamar juke people like this the way Jaden Daniels just juked that defender. He's playing like a young Lamar Jackson. Which means if he's playing like any version of Lamar Jackson, he's going to handle the Bengals defense. Because the Bengals defense cannot handle Lamar. So they're certainly not going to be able to handle Jaden Daniels. 1st down and 10. They're in Bengals territory. Daniels is carving them up at this point. They're going to pick up a yard on this run here. 2nd down coming up for the Commanders. I see no reason why you need to run another play here. Let the clock wind down to the start of the 4th quarter. There's 26 seconds left. Let this clock wind down. You can run another play in the 4th quarter. But it's up to them if they want to get a quick play here before the quarter ends. It's their choice. I don't know. It looks like Dan Quinn's probably not going to do that.
A tackle for Chris Jenkins playing in his first NFL game, the 2nd-round pick from Michigan. They needed him to step up tonight without B.J. Hill and Sheldon Rankine.
They're going to let this run down. I just hit my microphone. And that ends 3 quarters. After 3 quarters of football, the Washington Commanders have a chance to pull off a major upset. They're up 28-20 with the football in Cincinnati's territory. This is going to be an exciting end to the game. Can Cincy pull off the comeback to save their season? Or will the Commanders pull off an amazing upset in Cincinnati to go to 2-1? By the way, Washington heading into this game was first place in the NFC East because they beat the Giants. Cowboys are 1-2. Giants are 1-2. If the Eagles are 2-1. If the Commanders win tonight, they go to 2-1 and they're right back in first place in the NFC East because they have the divisional record lead right now since they're the only ones that have played an early divisional game.
Walmart deals are ready to drop. Shop October 8th through the 13th. And Walmart Plus members get early access to all the hot deals. Get ready to save big. Shop Walmart deals October 8th through the 13th.
There again. Hey, check the steak bar. I say so much bubbling, it inspired my workout.
Bundle and save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Verizon, every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow. Oh, blind at Verizon.
That's right. New and existing customers can trade in any phone in any condition and get
15 minutes left. Let's see what this Commanders team can do. Josh Allen's done. Mitchell Trubisky's in the game versus the Jaguars. He was done at halftime. He was just playing around in the 3rd quarter. So, at the end of the day, Josh Allen had a sensational football game today. He finished the game 23 of 30, 263 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, passer rating of 142. Josh Allen might be player of the week, but who knows? They're probably going to give it to Sam Darnold potentially. But we'll see.
We came into this game talking about Jaden Daniels and him seeing the field and some of the things that he missed. We saw early in the game, but boy, we have seen him really grow in this one tonight. And he has seen the field well, and he has delivered the football accurately.
Jaden Daniels doing his thing. We got a quarterback in Washington.
First touchdown of the ball game to Terry McLaurin. Or not touchdown, but the big play down the field. But he has really looked.
Jaden Daniels in the pocket tonight, 8 of 9 for 149 passing yards. Jaden Daniels has looked nice. 2nd down and 9 here to start off the 4th quarter. Bengals can't afford to give up a touchdown here. They don't even want to give up a field goal. Play fake here. Daniels has time. Looking, nothing there. Jaden Daniels utilizing his feet. They can't stop him. Jaden Daniels fighting. Picking up some more yardage. He's going to be about 3 yards out. 3 yards short. Maybe 2 yards short. Third down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Actually, he's 4 yards short. And it has been confirmed Austin Eckler is officially out of this game with a concussion. So we'll just have to go with Robinson right now. They are in field goal range. They could attempt to kick here if they don't pick up the first down. But who knows? They may try to go for it on 4th down if they don't get this. However, try to pick up the first down. 3rd down and 4 here. Jaden Daniels fires. Caught! But he's caught at the line. He is short. He caught it at the line. I don't know if they're going to give him the first. Are they going to give him the first? Because he caught it right at that first down marker. But I think he's just a slight bit short. I think it's a 4th and 1 situation. He's a little bit short. He's right there at the line. He's just a bit short. So I could see Dan Quinn going for this on 4th down. Especially with Jaden Daniels. Yep, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. This looks like it could be a quarterback sneak potentially. Oh, they're trying to run something here. They're getting a bit tricky. Play clock. Timeout. They're going to go for this. I do believe they're going to go for this because it's a 50-plus yard field goal here. I think it's going to be a 51-yard field goal if they kick it from here. Dan Quinn's not looking to kick a 51-yard field goal. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Cliff Kingsbury's looking at his playbook. They're going for this here on 4th down. So this is huge for Cincinnati and this is huge for Washington. You don't get this one there. You leave the door open for Cincinnati to come and potentially tie this game. If you get this, you stick a dagger in the Cincinnati Bengals and make it even that much harder for them to have a chance to come back and win this game. You've got to get the right play call here on 4th and 1. You're in field goal range, so you could settle for 3, but it's a 51-yard field goal. And frankly, I don't trust any of the Washington kickers. I don't care how the kicker played last week. He made 7 field goals. What, 6, 7 field goals? No, he made 7. Good for him. I'm not trying to see that. Let's take our chances here with Jaden Daniels, who's balling out tonight, and go for it on 4th and 1. Here we go. Daniels takes it himself and picks up the first down. Like I said, give it to your best player and let him go do it. The Cincinnati Bengals have not figured out how to stop mobile quarterbacks. That's why Lamar cooks them every single time, and Jaden Daniels is doing the exact same thing. That read always gets them. That read, that design, that zone read right there, that RPO always gets them. That RPO always gets them. And Jaden Daniels read that perfectly. He held the ball to the last second. First down here for the Commanders. They're going to hand the ball off here to Robinson. Robinson picks up a yard, maybe 2 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Commanders. And the time continues to unwind. Most rushing yards by a quarterback in the first career game since 1970. Jaden Daniels is now 2nd all-time with 170. Who's number 1? RG3 in 2012. Now, I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to get to 198, but he's going to have a chance. We have a whole 4th quarter. He might take off and run for 30 and get that. 2nd down and 9 here. Daniels takes a snap. Looking. Fires to Robinson. Robinson's got a block. Robinson's going to push to get a couple more yards, but he's going to get knocked out of bounds. 3rd down coming up here for the Commanders. If you don't pick up the first down here, you can absolutely settle for 3. It's much closer than the 51-yard field goal. So if you can't get anything here, you can absolutely settle for 3. But let's see if we can get this 3rd down and 5. Ooh, very close, very tight. 3rd down and 5 here. They're going to send some pressure at Jaden. Here we go. Daniels takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Daniels fires it. He's got a man, Terry. He didn't give him a chance there. Incomplete. And they're going to have to settle for 3. It was a difficult play there. The pressure was coming quickly. Terry McLaurin beat his man, but he just out of bounds, just out of reach for Terry McLaurin, and it was out of bounds. Jaden Daniels, the pressure was coming. He had to get the ball out quickly, 42-yard field goal. You could take a 42-yard field goal in this situation as opposed to a 51-yard field goal. Austin Seibert, he made 7 field goals against the Giants last week. Let's see if he can make another one here this week. 42-yard field goal kick is up, and it's right through the middle, and it is good. Hopefully the Commanders have found a kicker that can actually be consistent for them. 31-20. 11:30 left to go. Ah, man. So much time left. So much time left. But the Commanders are up 11. We'll see what happens. Joe Burrow coming on the field soon.
Prime Big Deal Days is coming October 8th and 9th. Exclusive savings just for Prime members. You'll feel like a big deal. Shop deals on electronics, fashion, and more this Prime Big Deal Days, October 8th and 9th.
Welcome to the best season of the year. Football. Welcome to the comebacks. Stars. The exclusives. Comedy. The best booth in the game.
Set a new time. Sure is.
Welcome to a dynasty in the making. A sibling rivalry for the ages. Welcome to the 2024 NFL season.
What are you doing?
Seriously.
These are my buttons. Only I press these buttons.
This crowd is ready. You ready, partner? Yeah, let's go.
Live can't miss NFL games. An ESPN Plus exclusive Monday night matchup. Plus, NFL primetime. You can't get anywhere else. Oh, did I mention our exclusive expert analysis? Why settle for some football when you can have more football? It's simple. ESPN Plus equals more football. Sign up now.
2 games, 1 Monday night on ESPN. New Hawkins bringing that heat in a rematch on South Beach. Tyreek, Waddle, Achane, Vince, so women in a sea weapons. With Seahawks Lions on ABC. Pride of Motown taking on DK and the new legion of... Who am I talking to? Decaf. You just switch to Decaf.
Some of the week 3 storylines on Thursday. The Jets went to 2-1. There are the numbers for Aaron Rodgers with his 2 touchdowns, threw for 281. The Cowboys got down early, trying to make it a game late. They did, but came up short to the Ravens. Heartbreaking loss for San Francisco, and we are projecting the Bills to go to 3-0 to join Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Seattle, and Kansas City as the only unbeaten teams after week number 3.
Hats off to Sam Darnold and Kevin O'Connell and the Minnesota.
Cincy, come out to play. Season's on the line. Can't go 0-3. Cincy, come out to play. Since when did Mac Jones play for Jacksonville? He just got there. That's where he went. Get yourself on the ground. You ain't about to run. Whoa. Y'all should have got him down at the 25. Why'd y'all let him get to the 30? Whoo. Why are you showing me Mike McDonald? Why are you trying to hurt me today? Look at that smile. That smile should be happening in Baltimore. Why? Seattle's life has changed with McDonald. They're so happy in Seattle. Meanwhile, we got to deal with this knucklehead in Baltimore, man. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 11-point game, still plenty of time here. What do you got, Cincinnati? Got to go score a touchdown once again. Good run here, maybe a pickup of 6 yards. 2nd down coming up for the Bengals.
Well, obviously there's still time in this game with over 11 minutes to play, and run the ball. They don't have to totally abandon that, but there definitely has to start being a little bit of a sense of urgency, especially knowing that the defense has struggled and having forced 3 and get off the field. So in all likelihood, they're not going to get
2nd and 5.
quickly, no matter what happens on this possession.
Catch over the middle, caught 1st down, Bengals. Bengals have 2 timeouts, so they got to be careful. Washington has 1 timeout, so they got to make sure they don't blow this lead. Cincinnati, they got to go fast, but they don't need to go too fast because they don't want to make a mistake in this situation. Burrow over the middle, it is caught. Nice catch. 1st down, Cincinnati. They are moving the chains. Commanders' defense is starting to get carved out here in the fourth quarter. That's just a bad read by the linebacker, letting the receiver get right past him. 1st and 10. Burrow, quick throw. It's caught. Another first down picked up by the Bengals. This time they go out of bounds. Why can't Washington have a good secondary? Because they suck. You want me to tell you? Their secondary is trash. I don't trust the defense. The defense is terrible. The defense is awful. The defense is awful, but the offense is good. One day we'll have a good secondary, and one day we'd be fine. Burrow takes a snap, goes down the field. Jamar Chase, touchdown! Once again. Why did they stop doubling him? Why did they stop doubling him? That was so dumb. They stopped doubling him. Why did they stop doubling him? Jamar Chase was taken out of this football game as soon as the Commanders started doubling him. Why would they go one-on-one? They're not good enough to go one-on-one. Their corners suck. What is the defensive coordinator doing? You know your corners are trash. You look at this. The guy that's not even paying attention. He's just running after him. He's just running after Chase. He don't know what he's doing. Is that St. Jude? Oh, my goodness. Oh, God, he's terrible. Why did they stop doubling Jamar Chase? Why would you not double Jamar Chase in this situation? 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. Here we go. He's got an open guy to his left. He doesn't see it. Pressure's coming. Fires. Back of the end zone. Dropped. Good job defensively. It may have been knocked out of his hands, but they're not going to get the 2-point conversion. It's going to stay a 5-point game. Meaning, if the Commanders can get the football and put up at least a field goal, it'll be back to an 8-point game. But the Commanders went down the field quickly. Ooh. The contact was there. The contact was there before the ball got there. That should have been a flag. That absolutely should have been a flag. The contact was there before the ball got there. So that should have been a penalty. Washington got away with the one. 5-point game here. But now it's time for Jaden Daniels, the offense. You don't need a touchdown. Get at least a field goal. You'll be good. But I don't understand. Why did they stop doubling Jamar Chase? The coach has to be smarter than that. You're watching. These corners are not good. These corners are not good. Why would you not double Jamar Chase? If the Commanders score a touchdown on the next drive, Cincy will lose. Can't say that. There's too much time left in the clock. And we don't even know how, if they were to score a touchdown. Would it be quick touchdown? Would it be a long drive touchdown? We don't know. It's not over until it reaches 0. Anything can happen. This Washington team reminds me of the Killer Bees Steelers. Great offense, but trash defense. No, I wouldn't say that's the case. Because we're not that level of elite offense just yet. The Killer Bees were out there just putting up 30-plus points like that. Ben Roethlisberger would have a 6-touchdown passing game. Just cooking defenses like that. We're not there yet. We're not even close to being there yet. We got work to do, but you can't compare us to the Killer Bees. That offense was the elite of the elite. They were arguably the best offense in football. You did not want to go up against the Steelers' weapons. We're not there yet. But seriously, what is the defensive coordinator for Washington doing in that situation? Why would you let Jamar Chase be left one-on-one? You left him one-on-one. You literally left him one-on-one in the first drive, and they scored a touchdown because you burnt your corners. You made the adjustment. You started doubling Jamar Chase. You virtually took him out the game. Now you leave him open again on a one-on-one situation. Of course he's going to score the touchdown. These corners can't cover. Why would you leave Jamar Chase open one-on-one? And it was St. Jude. He can't cover. 5-point game. 9:42 left. Plenty of time for the Bengals to come back. They're not out of this yet. Again, they're not the playoff. Their season's hope is technically on the line here. At least that's what would be said. If you go 0-3, it's over. So they're fighting for their lives. Can we get some more Jaden Daniel magic? Can we get some Jaden Daniel magic? Can we get some Jaden Daniel magic? That was a huge miss. That should have been a flag. The contact was there before the receiver even before the ball was there. The contact was there before the ball was there. That should have been a penalty. The refs missed that one. That's a bad miss. First down and 10 here for the Commanders. Flag on a play already, a false start. That's a bad mistake right there for the Commanders. Can't be making these type of mistakes at this point of the game when you're close to choking the lead. The first penalty that this team has committed today. Terrible moment for that to happen, but they've been relatively disciplined throughout the entire game. The pressure's on the offense because this defense can't stop a nosebleed. Like I told you, I trust the offense, I don't trust the defense. Jaden has to go make magic. First and 10. Daniels dumps it across the middle. Got some blockers. He fumbled the ball! He fumbled the ball! But he got it back. He fumbled the ball but got it back. Oh my God, a near heart attack for the Commanders. Second down here. He fumbled the ball. Oh my God. He fumbled the ball and he got it back. Second down and 9, a 6-yard gain. They actually gained a yard, I believe, because of the fumble. Jaden Daniels, second and 9. He's got time. Fires. Caught. First down. Ertz makes the catch there. First down, Commanders. Jaden Daniels just running this offense smooth. You don't need to panic. Don't need to do anything crazy. Continue to play the game you've played all day. We don't need to do anything crazy. We've been running the ball on. We've been killing them in the run game. We've been making smart passes in the pass game. We don't need to do anything crazy here. Cincinnati's defense can't stop us. Keep putting the pressure on them. Don't do anything dumb. You expected them to respond. Come out here and respond with a score yourself. Here we go. Robinson picking up 5 yards, maybe 6. Second down coming up here for the Commanders. They go into Cincinnati territory. You have to be aggressive in these moments. With the lead slowing down like that, it's a 5-point game, 8 minutes left, plenty of time left, and Cincinnati fighting for their season hopes. I'm saying playoff hopes like this is literally a do or die playoff type game, but it's not. It's their season hopes early on. Here we go, 2nd and 5, play fake. Daniels. He's going to take it himself. He's going to try to get out of a tackle, but he's going to be yanked out of bounds about 3 or 2 yards short. Third down coming up here, we'll see. The Commanders have not turned the ball over once on offense this year. Can't do that now. They tried to roll him out and see if they could find somebody downfield. Everything was covered, so he had to take off for 3. Third down and 2. This is the biggest third down of the game. With the momentum shifting, with Cincinnati having life, having a chance to get back and take the lead in this game. Can the defense make a stop? Can the offense pick up a first down? Daniels, pressure's coming. He's got time. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught. Scary Terry with the first down. Terry McLaurin coming up clutch. First down, Commanders. 7 minutes left to go in this game. And the Commanders continue to move the chains. Jaden Daniels is just making smart play after smart play. He's making smart throw after smart throw. And he's utilizing his natural talents and ability to extend the play and give his receivers a chance. As soon as I saw Terry open, I knew Terry was going to make that catch. 3 catches for Terry tonight, 73 yards. First down and 10 for the Commanders inside Cincinnati territory. They're going to hand the ball off here, but a flag is going to be on the play. This might go against Commanders again. Is this a penalty on Washington? Another false start. That hurts. Another false start for the Washington Commanders on first down. Second penalty of the game. Both penalties happening on this drive. First down and 15, right back at midfield here. Daniels takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He can't get sacked there. He got sacked. That was needed for the Bengals. They got to Jaden Daniels there. Second down and long coming up. He got sacked. He got sacked. A 6-yard loss is going to make it a 2nd and 21. This is what happens when penalties start to happen. You make idiotic penalties. You have to go away from what you do best. You have to hold on to the ball a little bit longer. And eventually, that offensive line is going to cave and something's going to happen. So now it's a 2nd and 21. You're back at your own 45-yard line. And now things have changed up here. 6 minutes left to go in this game. What happens now if you're Washington? Empty backfield here. Quick throw. De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown breaking tackles. De'Ami Brown gets smacked. But he does pick up a good chunk of yardage. 3rd down here, though. He does pick up some good yardage. I thought he was going to get smacked at the line of scrimmage. But it looks like he picks up about 6 yards here, maybe. So it's going to turn that into a 3rd and long situation here. For 3rd and 13. So he picked up about 8 yards there. I thought it was 7. He picked up 8 yards. 3rd down and 13. This is the biggest 3rd down of the game. Jaden Daniels is going to need time. The offensive line needs to protect him. And he's going to have to get some time to find somebody downfield. They don't look like they're going to do it. They're sending everybody. Pressure's coming. Jaden, quick throw. De'Ami Brown. Can he get some blockers? He's short. But they are in a spot where they could either go for it on 4th down or kick a field goal. They're in a spot where they could kick a field goal. Do they want to send the kicker out there? Or are they going to go for it? They're in field goal range. They're absolutely in field goal range. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Do the Commanders go for this on 4th down? They're going to go for this because they're in field goal range. They have a kicker that could potentially make this. But they're trying to end the dagger. They don't want to give Cincinnati any chance. This is a huge risk. But they came here to say, we're going to be aggressive all day. They were aggressive throughout the game. They're going to be aggressive again. 4th and 4. Jaden fires. Caught. Another 1st down. The Commanders, stone cold. Jaden Daniels, stone cold. No matter how much they're throwing at this rookie quarterback, he is continuing to answer the call. Zach Ertz with the completion. 1st down inside the 35.
The defender over Ertz, so they kind of were anticipating that's where Daniels was going to go with the ball, but it was such soft coverage that was uncontested.
1st and 10. 3:50 left to go. They are killing this clock. Cincinnati is just watching in desperation at this point. 1st and 10. Here we go. Hand the ball off to Robinson. At this point, protect the football. Protect the football. You're in field goal range. You can make it an 8-point game. Protect the football. Kill the clock. That's all you need to do. Protect the football. Kill the clock. Protect the football and kill the clock if you're Washington. That's it. No turnovers. No punts for the Washington Commanders. We've got a quarterback in this city, bro. We got a quarterback here. 6.5 minutes taken off this clock on a 10-play, 41-yard drive. They have taken as much clock off as possible. 2nd down and 9. You run this again. They're just setting up for the field goal. They're just setting up for the field goal at this point. Cincinnati wants to keep those 2 timeouts. They have to keep those 2 timeouts. This is a huge 3rd and 7. This is a huge 3rd and 7. Obviously, the Commanders are going to play run. They're going to play soft. They just wanted to kill as much time as possible, get into field goal range, kick this field goal, and make it difficult for Cincinnati. That's all they needed to do. That is all they needed to do. I don't need Jaden Daniels trying to throw the ball and stopping the clock at this point. Be smart here. Be smart here. Be smart here. We don't need to do anything crazy. 3rd down here, they're going to call timeout. 2:15 left to go in this game. Commanders going to utilize their final timeout.
And before this big 3rd and 7, we'll take this break. 30 seconds for a word from PayPal.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yeah, and the cashback's wild.
Are you guys feeling this? I would pay with you everywhere.
You get 5% cash back in any category you choose.
Really?
Every single month.
And even more when I shop online? I would pay with you everywhere.
I really like to pay with it.
I know, right?
No, I mean like literally.
Oh, every payment, everywhere, every time.
Jaden Daniels has been stone cold. Third down, bro. Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback he's the best quarterback in this draft. Do not argue with me. He's the best quarterback in this draft. No quarterbacks had a performance like Jaden Daniels so far. None of these rookie quarterbacks. Bo has not looked like this. Caleb's not looked like this. On the road in Cincinnati, the way this dude is played, don't try to tell me and convince me anybody is playing better from that rookie draft class, from a quarterback position. Get set, dude. Clock's winding down. We don't have any more timeouts. They're going to throw it on 3rd and 7. Jaden Daniels launches it. Touchdown! Touchdown! Oh my God! Terry! That's the game! That's the game! Oh my God, this quarterback! Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This is the best quarterback in the draft. Don't tell me this. 1. His knee is down. His knee is down. That's a touchdown. That's the game. That's the game. That's the game.
Unbelievable on 3rd down and 7. A great throw, great call, a little bit of a double move. Dax Hill was anticipating the throw at the sticks, so he's sitting where the sticks were, and Terry McLaurin just goes right by him, and once he gets a step, Daniels lets it go perfectly. Another outstanding throw to finish off that drive.
That's the game.
This is the coming out party for
A star is born in Cincinnati, and his name is Jaden Daniels. What quarterbacks played better than this? What rookie quarterbacks played better than this? What rookie quarterbacks played better than this, bro? Dude, he's the best quarterback in this draft. That's the game, bro. Oh my God. This, nah. I have hope. I have hope for the first time in my life, bro. For the first time in my life. Nah. Jaden Daniels didn't make us. Jaden Daniels made sure we didn't lose this game. The defense, they made some stops here and there, but the defense did give up some good points. Jaden Daniels said, I'm not going to let y'all lose today. It don't matter. No one, bro. No one can tell me otherwise. He's the best quarterback in this draft class. He's the best quarterback in this draft class. The defense don't got me, but I know Jaden Daniels got me. Jaden Daniels came out there and said, it's all cool. They scored a touchdown? Bet. I'm going to score a touchdown here. Best quarterback in the draft. Best quarterback in the draft. Best quarterback in the draft.
On game day, you see our strength, but every day, we see yours. We're always here to support you, doing what it takes.
Best quarterback in the draft. Best quarterback in the draft by far. Best quarterback in the draft by far. Best quarterback in the draft.
What are you doing? Seriously?
That's great, John. I don't really have any energy to really give you a take on that one. Best quarterback in the draft. Bro, I told y'all, he's the best in the draft. He's the best in the draft. We've got a quarterback in here. I told y'all he was going to be the rookie of the year. I said I'm starting the Jaden Daniels is the rookie of the year campaign, and I said I'm going to start the Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in this draft campaign. No rookie quarterback has played like this man tonight. We got a quarterback in Washington, bro. We got a quarterback in Washington.
27 yards to open this up to a 12-point game. Oh, you couldn't do it any better.
We got a quarterback.
Amazing performance by his entire football team.
Cincinnati's cooked. I'm so happy because for the first time.
I think he's been patient throughout his entire 6-year career with all the quarterbacks that he's had throwing him the football.
For the first time in 12 years, this city has hope. For the first time in 12 years, this city has life. For the first time in 12 years, this city can believe again. RG3's rookie season was magical. But when he suffered that season-ending injury, Everybody felt that he wouldn't be the same, and many of us thought that could potentially be his career. He had already suffered an ACL tear in college. To suffer another one there in that game, that hurt us, man. That hurt us bad. And when RG3 didn't pan out due to the injuries, it was a long journey, man. It was a long journey.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world.
12 years to get back here, man.
It's one that knows
12 years
a custom assistant.
to get back here. To finally have a quarterback. 12 years to finally have hope in Washington again. Not sitting there being like, okay, we could try to hope for this guy and try to hope for... We draft this guy, he doesn't work out. We go sign these old people, it doesn't work out. This is the first time we've had hope since RG3 was here in 2012. The first time we had real hope and prosperations for something grander than just barely trying to make the playoffs. This guy's the real deal. I'm glad Washington didn't fall for the hype. They didn't fall for the banter. They didn't fall for none of it. They didn't fall for none of it, bro. Oh yeah, Caleb Williams, best quarterback in the draft. That's cool. We want Jaden Daniels. Drake May is better than Jaden Daniels. He's more prepared for the league. That's great. We want Jaden Daniels. Washington has a quarterback. For the first time in 12 years, Washington has a quarterback. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm very emotional right now because I thought Jaden Daniels would put on a show tonight. I thought he would play well, but I thought this defense was gonna suck and cost us the game. Now, has this defense sucked? For the most part, they have. They've given up 26 points. The defense has sucked. But I didn't expect this man, Jaden Daniels, to emerge as a star. You remember that night when you remember that moment where when RG3 emerged as a star? We're witnessing a star in the making here. I could laugh at Cincinnati being 0-3. I don't care right now. Washington having a quarterback for the first time in 12 years since RG3. Cincinnati's cooked. It really doesn't matter. We don't really care. Go kill all the time you want. It don't matter to us. They're not going to utilize those 2 timeouts anyway. They're just going to keep trying to go fast. At this point, you're padding your stats. Cincinnati's going 0-3. Jaden Daniels, man. I can finally have hope. We have a quarterback. Now he's going to have some growing pains. Obviously, this team has growing pains, but we have hope with this guy here. We have hope in Washington. I could sit back and laugh at Cincinnati being 0-3. I don't care about that, bro. We have hope. We have hope. Jaden Daniels was the best player on the field today. Jaden Daniels destroyed the Bengals defense. Jaden Daniels had his coming out party right here. This is his welcome to the league moment. I have arrived. Jaden Daniels won this game for us.
So we'll take a quick break. 105 left, 1 timeout for the Bengals. Down 12.
I'm sitting here just amazed, man. They said wait till Joe Burrow's healthy the whole season. That's cool. Carlos, I'll leave you guys in the chat to make all your jokes about Cincinnati. I'm too emotional right now to do that, man. Just that play that Jaden Daniels made, that throw to Terry McLaurin was the definition of clutch. I was sitting back and saying, don't go for it. I would say don't go for it. I'm sitting down and saying, 3rd down here, man, let's settle for the field goal, run the ball, settle for the field goal. Jaden Daniels said, 3rd down, I know the pressure's coming. I know Terry's going to be there one-on-one. I'm throwing him the perfect ball. And he went out there and did it. Jaden Daniels, early on in the game, missed a wide-open Terry McLaurin for a touchdown. He said, I'm not missing again. I see him one-on-one, and I know he could beat this corner. I'm not missing again. And he hit him on target. With this win, Baltimore, Jesus Christ, Mom. Y'all keep talking about Cincinnati in the chat, and I keep seeing it. With this win, Washington goes to 2-1. They go back to first place in the NFC East. The Commanders will be first place in the NFC East. We have a quarterback, man. We have a quarterback.
When I grew up, I became a PGA of America golf professional, and it all came true. PGA of America golf professionals.
We love this game.
2 games, 1 Monday night on ESPN. New Hawkins bringing that heat in a rematch on South Beach. Tyreek, Waddle, Achane, Vince, so women in a seed weapons. With Seahawks Lions on ABC, the pride of Motown, taking on DK and the new legion of... Who am I talking to? Decaf.
I'm so emotional. I'm just lost for words. I don't even know what to say right now. With the pressure mounting in this game, defense gives up a fast touchdown. With the pressure mounting on this game, and Jaden Daniels having to answer the call, he orchestrated a 7-minute drive that resulted in the touchdown to put this game out of bounds. Bengals are going to 0-3. That's cool. I don't care. Burrow gets it to Higgins, incomplete. Now, Joe Burrow played a great game. I know people are going to sit back and clown him. Joe Burrow's not the reason they lost this game. I tried to tell... This is where the arrogance of Cincinnati comes in. They never want to admit that the reason they got to that Super Bowl is because of the elite defense they had in 2021. The way that Cincy defense played, that was the reason they got to the Super Bowl. That Cincy defense got them past the Raiders when they shut them down on 4th down at the goal line. That Cincy defense picked off Tannehill 3 times, including the 3rd pick with the game on the line. They picked him off 3 times in the divisional round and closed it out. That same Cincinnati defense picked off Patrick Mahomes in overtime. They got to the Super Bowl because of their defense, and nobody wanted to say anything. Joe Burrow. They never wanted to give credit to the defense. They gave it all to Joe Burrow. Well, guess what? Joe Burrow, go carry. You've got a worse defense. I've said this. The defense for Cincinnati has gotten worse each year since the Super Bowl, and now you've got to deal with this. Burrow's just chucking at this point. Pass interference. They're just wasting time now, obviously. He didn't turn around, so obviously he's going to be PI. But at this point, Burrow's just out here padding his stats, I guess. They're trying to keep hope alive, but they're just padding their stats. Like I said, this secondary sucks. If it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, bro, playing the way he did tonight, the defense is still terrible, but they've got a quarterback. The reason they won this game is because of the quarterback, man. There hasn't been this much hope in Washington since RG3 was here. That's how well this quarterback's playing.
Chase with a 2-touchdown night. Burrow looking right. Higgins off his arm incomplete.
All right.
Yeah, they just played inside out on Jamar at the bottom, and then they went one-on-one. Up at the top, and Burrow went to the right guy, Higgins.
Higgins tried the one-hand that, couldn't get it. 43 seconds left to go in this game. Burrow's 2 of 7 in the red zone. He got his touchdown on 4th down. He's going to try to get another touchdown here. They're going to run it. And they're going to get it. Moss walks in for the touchdown, but obviously they have to kick. They have to go for the onside kick, obviously. This is where you got to be smart. Please, Washington, don't get in your own way here. The secondary, the defense just gave up a 70-yard drive in the minute 30. Special teams, they're going to kick an onside kick. We all know they're going to choose to go for an onside kick. Everybody knows they're going for an onside kick. Cradle the ball and get down. You don't need to be a superhero and try to go run afterwards. Cradle the ball and get down. And this game is over. Cradle the ball, get down, end this game, go to 2-1. If you mess this up, you're going to lose the game. The onside kick is where things get very dangerous. Washington needs to be focused on this. I watched Baltimore yesterday with the onside kick, messed that up, and it nearly cost them. Can't mess up here. Cannot afford to mess up here. This onside kick is everything. This onside kick is everything. If they can cradle this onside kick, the game is over. If they mess it up, Joe Burrow's going to pull off a dramatic, crazy comeback. Cradle this ball, end this game, and let Jaden Daniels go out there in victory formation. Highest completion percentage in a single game for a rookie in NFL history. He has surpassed Dak Prescott, who was 88.9%. Jaden Daniels completed 91% of his passes tonight. Highest in Commanders history. Guys, be focused. I'm dead serious. Be focused with the onside kick. Everybody needs to be focused. Everybody needs to be paying attention. Everybody, wherever the ball goes, whoever is there, get down on it. Cradle the ball. Do not give hope to Cincinnati here. Gotta be smart. To end the game here, onside kick. Flag, but it doesn't matter. He's down. That's gonna end the game.
May have been an offside on the kicking team with one of the players leaving too early for Cincinnati. And Olamide Zaccheaus was there for Washington to receive the kick.
Kicking team number 80. That 5-yard penalty is added to the end of the play. It's first down.
That's game.
Please reset the game clock to 39 seconds.
That's the game.
The game clock, please.
Victory formation. Cincinnati might try to call timeout. Who cares? Victory formation here.
Takes over as they handle the onside kick try, and it was Zaccheaus who got it done.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of people to praise on the Washington side for coming in here and winning this game. On the other hand, for Cincinnati, a tough loss last week at Arrowhead. Came in optimistic. They've been in this position.
Timeout.
And yet
Oh, they're not going to call timeout, thank God. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Washington Commanders pull off the upset, beat the Commanders. A star is born on Monday night, Jaden Daniels. The Commanders have a quarterback. Wow.
Who ends up on top of a big win for Dan Quinn and the Washington Commanders tonight. And this, believe it or not, is the first game since 1940 with no turnovers or punts. What a night for number 5. Has to feel good for Cliff Kingsbury, too, who was asked about the comments of Cam Taylor-Britt. Saying that Cliff Kingsbury is the OC. It's basically a simple offense saying they don't make him do a lot. They keep it really simple for him. Nice college offense. Kingsbury's the OC, and Kingsbury has the last laugh, as do the Commanders. Let's go down to Lisa.
Thank you, Joe. Jaden, you certainly did not look like a rookie tonight. Just what felt good to you?
We were just executing at a high level. Give credit to my O-line, give credit to my receivers, my running backs, and most importantly, give credit to God.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. You were 21 for 23 passing, a 91% completion percentage. That's the highest for a rookie ever in the history of this league. Just what does that even mean to you?
That's crazy. Give glory to God, man. I want to be in this business without him, so I can't do nothing without him.
You were able to connect tonight with Terry McLaurin, your number 1. Just take us through the touchdown pass that kind of sealed the game.
Yeah, cover 0. I knew I was going to take a hit, but I trust my player to go out there and trust my guy to make a play.
And that connection, what's it been like just kind of just kind of getting chemistry with that guy. He said he's been so patient.
It's been great. He's a pro's pro. All credit to him. You know, it's not gonna be, you know, smooth sailing at first. We're gonna have to grow, keep growing.
But that wasn't your first NFL touchdown pass. Your first was to an offensive lineman. That was Trent Scott's first touchdown as well. In fact, he never even run around. He gets to keep that football.
I had to keep. That's my first one.
Why?
I had to. That's gonna be a crazy trivia in the future about who was my first career touchdown pass to.
Congratulations to you. Let's celebrate.
Well, there you go. There's the answer. It's Trent Scott who gets the touchdown, but Jaden Daniels wants the ball. By the way, Troy, you never threw a touchdown in the NFL to an offensive lineman. Did you know that?
I did not. You know, Emmett usually ran those in anyway.
What a win today.
Crazy game. Crazy win. Dallas is the only NFC East team that lost in week 3. That is hilarious. I know Scooter's his weekly NFC East week cap. Everybody's gonna clown him. Eagles won, Giants won, Commanders won. The Cowboys are in for it, bro. Scooter's gonna have a fun time making that skit. Because the Cowboys fans getting laughed at. Oh man. Guys, I'm gonna end it here tonight, man. I'm beat. I think I might have to make a video to recap this game because I need to talk about how a star in Washington is born. With that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe and peace out.